And we are live, I would expect. Whoops, I messed with the mic and it didn't like that. Hello everyone and welcome back to Tyrion Cuthbert. Welcome back to OGS. I'm Rad and this is Spiky.
Hello.
And we are going to start case 5 out of 5.
Anything to add?
No, not really. We're just starting case 5.
Okay. Right. Tyrion's home.
Investigation day 1. Here we go. Here we go. In the kingdom of Wyvengard.
Oh, I forgot this.
It did. This would hit a lot harder if they didn't do it in case 4. Is the thing.
I can't remember if it was case 4 or case 3. Wow.
Whoa,
wow.
Tobio, hey, good to have you here. You're quick off the mark. We actually just started less than a minute ago.
That's that. Yeah. How does that even work?
See the thing in
Tobio was clicking the refresh page.
Stop.
I hope it wasn't for I hope it wasn't for 10 minutes. We're 10 minutes.
Yeah, we were a little late. But yeah, that's besides the point. His start of case 5 and start of case 5.
Yeah,
like I said, it would have hit a lot harder if they didn't do this in case 4. Like it feels a bit like, imagine they did it every case and it was just like, my name is Oliver Queen. You know what I mean? Well, that's the Flash thing.
Okay.
You didn't watch them, it's fine.
Yeah, I've never seen them. In the kingdom of Wyvengard, there was a gulf between what was lawful and what was
a
just.
notification.
Huh? There you go. Oh, hang on. There, plug the. Hit the bell. Or is that still a thing?
I think hitting the bell is still a thing.
I don't know. I maybe is the. Actually, I don't know if it would work if Tobio subscribed, but the subscribe. Did it do the?
Oh, yeah. Like the video. I actually saw it happen when someone said thumbs up on a video once.
They're learning the lingo. Scary.
That surprised me. Anyway, let's get.
Yeah. People suffered. People died. All on behalf of the corrupt powers that ruled over us. Lord of Cornhaven was drunk on the power of his station.
Oh, okay. We're actually
So
getting
we're doing
more
a summary thing. I'm guessing here.
Flashback.
He killed his friends. He killed his friend the moment that power. The moment that power was threatened.
I somewhat disagree because there was the threat of Lucio Steelwind coming and turning the town to glass.
Yeah, I mean, well, yeah, I guess from
a certain point of view, that
Tyrion's,
is the power getting threatened.
Tyrion's
admittedly.
trying to tie it up all into one story arc here. He's trying to make a.
He wouldn't have to tie it up if it actually was like that the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, I said it on a comment on the last stream that I think the narrative is stretched too thin between
like
the
butter on
idea
too
of,
much bread between the god and demons plotline and the corrupt nobility plotline.
Yeah, it's
and
just
the
a little
classism
stretched too thin. It doesn't know if it wants to go in that way or that way. But the headmaster of the academy was cruelly thrown away, forced to realise that he built his legacy on borrowed authority. He committed unforgivable acts to cling to it.
No offense, but he was like 80.
Yeah.
He was on his way out. Not like
he was on his way
not
out.
that kind of on his way out. I mean, he was on his way out of the role anyway.
Yeah.
I don't think it should come as a surprise.
Yeah,
he was.
I mean, I guess that's. Yeah.
If he was actually a noble.
Yeah.
They'd do it anyway.
Yeah. I mean. Yeah.
Like at some point he has to go.
Yeah. Oh, I've done the thing again.
We've glitched.
To the Duke of Commerce, his people were no different than the gold within his coffers. In his hunger, he nearly sacrificed hundreds to sit upon a hollow throne.
That I've got something to say, but it isn't because Tyrion. I disagree with Tyrion on the point. It's because Tyrion phrased that in a way that makes it seem like he changed his mind. No. It wasn't that he nearly sacrificed them. It was that he attempted to sacrifice them and failed.
Yeah.
So I'd have put maybe tried or attempted to for that, because that sounds like he was like, I'm going to sacrifice it. No, I can't do it.
I shouldn't have. No, I shouldn't have gone this far. This was a little too much. Freyga's inheritor had ambitions of grandeur and had proven herself worthy. Yet she was stripped of all her power all the same. It drove her to seek liberation in hell.
We've already said enough about how bad of a person Beatrice Frege was.
She did prove
herself worthy
of the next dimension. And then, Vegeta blows you up or something. Even the evilest demons were not responsible for the rot within Wyvern. They only revealed what was always there. What the line?
What do you mean?
What?
That is a weird line. So he's calling them the evilest demons and then saying that they're just the symptom, not the disease.
I feel like, I don't know, I guess hearing evilest demons is a bit weird, considering this is now like a racial group.
Especially since he was sympathising with villains 2 and 4.
Yeah.
He said Theodore he was forced to realise that his authority was false and it was borrowed, and with Beatrice he said oh, she'd proven herself worthy, but she had her power stripped away from her as well.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't her fault. And so because of that, she was forced to seek liberation in hell, quote, which... I just feel like that's a bad idea no matter how you cut the cake. Like, just don't cavort with demons.
Hey, that's a bit... hang on. Steady on, everyone.
I'm not in Wyvern. I don't need to worry about the Wyvern Racism Act of 327.
That's true. People feared becoming prey, and that anxiety suffocated them. Reality had always demanded compromise. Hang on, what is Bro talking about?
Well, he's saying that he's saying it's dog eat dog. Even the nobility are trying to, screw each other over, and because of that, they shoot first, so to speak.
Yeah. Some learned to numb themselves. Some learned how to exploit the world's cruelty. Some felt desperate enough to sell their souls to the devil. Getting a little lost in his his long metaphor.
His metaphors.
Here. I'm getting a bit metaphor caught up in it. I'm getting tied up in these. It was a rigged game, and sometimes virtues like law or justice. I don't think those count as virtues. I think those are actual.
A virtue is a thing that someone embodies. Justice isn't a virtue. Having a sense
innocence,
of justice is.
Purity, that sort of thing. Law.
God,
and
this
justice.
Really is overanalyzing at this point, isn't it?
Yeah, but I mean,
we're living up to the channel name now.
You'd hope. But yeah, virtues I think are more ephemeral.
The law is a tangible thing, a pseudo tangible thing.
The law is written down as a set of rules. It's not a virtue. It's your sense of law is a strong sense of justice or whatever is traditionally considered a virtue.
Yeah.
But justice itself is not a virtue.
It's like how
justice is a
It's like how there's two kinds of truth. There's self-evident truths that are just true, and there's truths that we've created, so to speak.
Mm.
And I think one of the ways of exemplifying this is take a rock, right?
Mm-hmm.
Small little pebble. It is a self-evident truth that rock is going to be comprised of minerals and atoms, right?
Yeah.
It's going to have lots of carbon in it, depending on what type of rock it is. I've been vague and said and I've said rock, but it is a fact that rock contains those kinds of things. It is also a fact that this is called a rock, but it's only a fact that it's called a rock because we decided it's called.
We decided it's called.
It could, in another universe, I'm saying the same thing, but I'm saying it's a fact that it's called a squig.
Yeah.
But the fact remains that no matter what we call it, it will always have that carbon in it. It will always be made of a certain.
The rock will be the same property. What the rock, or what we call the rock, could be different.
So, the law is a real thing, but it's only a real thing because we made it a real thing, kind of thing.
But either way, I think law and justice are not so much virtues.
Justice is an illusion, little prince.
No, we have to. We have to get
wasn't here for that.
Daily Fire Emblem Fates reference. Damn, it's worse than the waffle reference. But I'm going to get to do that this case, hopefully, unless Harriet isn't here. Then I won't get to do my waffle thing, and That'd be sad.
Also, I do have to disagree. How are these so alien when that the game might as well have been that Law and Justice might as well be fiction when you literally got all the right guys. The only time you lost, and that's with scare quotes, is that you couldn't get Lloyd von Sanctus for a crime he didn't actually commit yet. Yeah, well, one he admittedly attempted to.
Yeah.
But he didn't actually do it, so you didn't have enough proof. That happens all the time, and it's obvious why. Because
I think in real life he totally would have got like intention, terroristic action,
mens rea, and all that. But but he got Beatrice, he got Theodore, he got Garrick Pierce, and he wouldn't have been able to if the system hadn't allowed for it.
Yeah. It was a rigged game. Sometimes virtues like law or justice felt so alien that they might as well have been fiction. Even if they wanted to embody those ideals all the same.
Oh damn! Case 5 is named after the game. Let's go, Attorney of the Arcane.
Brace is just trying to like
pog.
You're trying to do something. Yeah. What's that? It's like getting you just went. Whoa, guys, look!
I'm just saying, that's not a thing in Phoenix, right? It's never, it isn't, look, 2-4 isn't called... 2-4 isn't called Justice for All.
What is it called?
It's called Farewell My Turnabout.
Ah, yeah. They should have called the game Farewell myself.
3-5 isn't called Bridge to the Turnabout. It's called...
Bridge to the Turnabout. It's definitely called Bridge to the Turnabout.
3-5 isn't called Trials and Tribulations. It's called Bridge to the Turnabout, which, by the way... It really should just be called the Splendid Turnabout. Wait, sorry, the Grave Turnabout. That's what I decided it is. The Splendid Turnabout is what it's called in Japanese because it works for the pun that the Grave one does. Here's my reasoning why. 1, Grave has a sense of finality to it. 2, Grave involves death, which there's a lot of spirit channeling in it. 4, Grave sounds like gravy, so you can do the pun for... No, seriously, it's called the Splendid Turnabout because it's punning off of...
No, that's not my problem. My problem is, I swear you went from 2 to 4.
What?
I swear you didn't do 3.
Oh, well, 3. 3. Grave sounds like gravy, and which ties in with the gravely roast the Master of Khura'in.
Yeah.
Because in the original Japanese term, the Splendid Turnabout is named that for it's partially named that for the fact that it makes a pun off of what Morgan says in the Japanese version of that.
Greatest Attorney 2.
Oh yeah, isn't it called the Resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo?
What's the game called?
The Resolve of Ryunosuke Naruhodo. In Japanese, it is literally called the Resolve of him. In our version, it's just called Resolve, I'm pretty sure.
Oh. Damn.
So, I guess thanks for chasing me up on that, because they did do this in G25.
I don't think it's... I'm not exactly going to get caught up on that. It's just calling it it's just calling it the game's name, you know?
Yeah,
it's not like we're not going to just... It's not like we're not just going to refer to it as, what, like, T1, T2, T3? Like...
and hope that people don't get it confused for Terminator. But yeah,
Terminator 1. Yeah, I really liked I liked Case T1. Why did you call it a case?
Case T1. It's I guess. But I just feel like it should have its own name. Oh, wait, that's my line, my bad. Tyrion? This is your house?
This is his house.
Nice place.
Oh, I accidentally went onto the title screen, it sounds like.
I mean, I feel that's appropriate, honestly.
That's a stairway to heaven right there. Look at that.
That is a subtle reference to the fact that he's a demigod.
I guess so.
But anyway, this is a nice place, all things considered.
Yeah,
and it's prime real estate. He's in the capital.
I'm surprised that thugs keep appearing in his house.
but this is like
it's that bed.
The pursuit theme of this game is it matches with the title theme. So I assume that it's the pursuit theme that is actually Tyrion's theme in this game, as opposed to the objection theme. So with that in mind, the title version, the more chilled out version,
Yeah.
this is probably just Tyrion's theme. So yeah, it makes sense that it's playing in his house. It's almost noon. Are you gonna get out of bed? I mean, I can see a bed over there, but
He's
are
respawning.
you gonna stop sleeping on the table?
He's setting his spawn point, guys. Calm down. I shifted under my blanket. Leaving its warm embrace would surely kill me. I had to admit I couldn't spend the rest of my life in this bed. Eventually I'd have to return to the world to do anything. Like eat. I wasn't going to knock over the first domino in that chain. Not yet. What?
The first domino in that chain.
Yeah, that...
He got a little meta forgotten there, didn't he?
Yeah. Dominoes aren't in chains.
They're not.
They're in...
Are they in chains? Like, what's a domino like? A sequence, a path, like.
I think... Isn't it... No, actually, I don't
Domino
know.
Highway.
Domino
I don't know.
highway.
Maybe I'm.
Maybe it is chain.
Someone's actually here to see you.
Look up the verb version of domino. Ing.
Verb version of dominoing.
I have no clue what I just said. I think I lost all my intelligence points.
I think it's interesting that he really has been messed up by that last case. And honestly, this is one instance where I'd love to see the actual date. You know, because we could compare it against the last case and be like, oh man, he's been like in bed for like 2 weeks. He's been bed rotting for 2 weeks.
Bed rotting. I'm not interested. I'm taking another mental health day.
Confirmed. They have mental health days in Wyvengard. That confirms that they have an understanding of mental health in Wyvengard.
Damn, they got the mental health people here.
It's one of those things where it's like, that's a little... Not to say that's a little modern, because, you know, they could know that.
Yeah.
Have we had any instances of characters that we should know any mental health conditions of? I'm struggling off the top of my head. It seems everyone's pretty,
Wallace has paranoia.
okay.
Wallace
Does he really have paranoia? I mean, he
has
could maybe
paranoid
have social...
schizophrenia.
No, he wasn't. He was not a paranoid schizophrenic. If he
Yeah,
was,
he wasn't.
if he were a paranoid schizophrenic, we'd have all been point killed by now.
He would have been point killed.
Okay, maybe we wouldn't have been point killed, but you know. I think you could maybe argue that he has some social anxiety.
Yeah, I mean...
But, I mean, that comes from what seems to be self-esteem issues brought on by the by his class versus, you know, having to spend all his time in the academy. Anyway, at the rate you're going, it's going to turn into a mental health month!
So it's nearly been a month since the last case.
Yeah. I get you're feeling down, but you've got to get out there. Yeah, if she was if it was closer to 2 weeks, then it would be a mental health fortnight. So yeah, it's been more than 2 weeks.
So we're looking at around 3.
We can't keep freeloading off of Arya.
Sorry, Arya pays me like I'm her invalid? Why not? Isn't her family rich?
Tyrion!
Tyrion was just like,
Tyrion, what are you talking about? That's not cool, man.
Isn't it a little bit against the idea of the whole,
Why can't I just sponge off of the nobility? I feel like that goes against his ethics, but I mean, maybe you can argue that he's in a bad spot right now anyway. It's a bit rude. I suppose I can overlook it this time.
Steelwind? A long-time rival walked into the room. Long-time rival. Calm down, buddy. Immediately rolled out of bed and fell to the floor, trying to avoid her eyeliner. She's got that much eyeliner on? Lordy. I had my pride, and she was the last person I wanted to see me like this. Lying on the floor, tried my best to brush my hair through my hands. After a while, I just stood up.
Tyrion! He's sleeping in the nude!
He's just buffing it out here. Right, sorry. Steelwind winced as she politely turned her head away. She and Celeste walked out of the room. I'm going to assume he was at least, like, in...
Underwear or something?
Because I would hate to believe that we just you know, it got all out there.
We'll give you some time to ready yourself.
She just takes out her arcane, she takes out her attorney's runestone, just... That's going on the group chat. Group chat ammunition there.
That was certainly something. It's not great, but I don't know what else to do.
Get him a therapist. We know about mental health here, right? What?
Well, considering what they were just implied to have been looking at. It's not great, but I don't know what else to do.
Oh, that's...
I'm sorry, that's usually the kind of joke you should make.
Yeah, that's tragic, that one.
I've just been protecting the house until he snaps himself out of it.
Keeping it classy, everyone. That's OGS.
Have there been any incidents with intruders? Every day! Oh.
Oh.
Nope, I expected the eye taker to send someone, but the streets have been quiet. Oh yeah, he's dead, isn't he?
What are the streets saying? Streets have been quiet.
Streets have been quiet.
Luckily, I guess Garrick decided enough's enough and stops sending them.
Maybe they know your people are watching the house?
She's got people too.
She is a Steelwind. She's the
just-
owner of the only mill.
I guess so, yeah.
We'll just have to hope that that will be enough of a deterrent. Have you seen Ruby lately? I have. She's still practicing. I've even faced her in a few trials.
How? Wow.
Do you win them, or do you... I think she might be colder than usual, but it's hard to tell with her disposition.
Wait, how long has... It's,
A month.
I know
It's just been a month.
but, like,
it can't have been
about
more than a month.
yeah. It's just,
Otherwise, it would have been Tyrion. You've already had a mental health month.
it's just kind of crazy that... Oh, anyway, Ruby's just been doing some stuff and all.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, a month. There's plenty of time for like 1 or 2 cases to go on through that time.
As I said before, I don't really... I don't really get...
Ari, you got to tell us who wins, because Tyrion's beaten both of you. So, like, where do you scale?
If I know anything about Arya, she scales to barely says anything during the trial.
And then goes like, we know.
I'm sorry. I'm being peak again, but you know.
I don't know what to do. You know what's weird? Looking at these two right now, they're almost the same height. But for some reason, I always see Arya as being like a little bit shorter than Celeste.
She is a little bit shorter than her.
She is?
Yeah.
They look the same height here.
If you take the beret thing,
Right.
I think it's
Okay.
like a little... I don't know. I can't do a straight line.
It's
My
funny.
line's
They're,
like,
their outfits, their designs. It's really like similar but different kind of thing. You know, she's got a blue beret. She's got a red ribbon. They've both got a kind of a cape thingy on, but she's got more of a half cape on the right side, where she's got a short double-sided cape.
I guess so. I think they both just look kind of
Like they were
noble-ish.
designed for Tyrion Cuthbert.
They both look like they have sort of noble standing, if you will.
Yeah.
Like these are both like pretty rich.
And then the
Rich
dark
attire,
hair
you
versus literally white hair kind of thing.
Anyway, what was I going to say? I still just kind of don't. I'm not really understanding why that case in particular like did in Tyrion. I know the Ruby Tamora thing.
Oh yeah,
but,
because
like
that.
yeah, I
mean,
guess
that's
it is
why,
that,
isn't it?
But, yeah.
That was because your mother figure, she actually is a little bit like evil and was working with the Eye Taker. So you know his whole world's kind of come crashing down because everything he feels like he's been working for was kind of fake from Tamora. So like even as regards oh god, what am I saying? Even as regards, you know, in the moment when he was going like, oh well if it was fake, I'm going to pursue it for real, you know, and then after they left, he evidently like lost that bluster and kind of came down from the adrenaline high and was just like, oh, it's so over.
After taking some time to wash my face and clean my hair, I walked downstairs to my living room. Celeste and Steelwind were sitting at the dining table. Sorry about that.
It didn't say he dressed himself.
Repario Arcanum.
No magical traces in the house.
Oh, remember when I helped you move this bed from the flea market?
Montgomery.
That is an ancient meme.
I know, I love that video.
Flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. Hey.
Right. I recall her doing most, if not all, of the work.
But you can probably lift it over one hand.
I didn't even know that carrying a bed frame single-handedly was humanly possible. She didn't even take out the mattress. It's not the weirdest thing she's done. She's, like, chucked, like...
She bent the iron
70
bars.
She bent iron bars, chucked 70-kilogram men, like, one-handed, you know. That's light work. It's a fantasy novel that I've been reading through. I've had a lot of free time to read through my collection.
Question.
What?
What is a fantasy novel in a fantasy setting?
It has fantastical elements that aren't real.
I guess. But it begs the question, doesn't it? Like, in a world that has magic, do you have fantasy novels that include magic, but just, like, magic that isn't real?
I mean, you'd probably include
Would you,
magic,
like,
but
say
magic
that
that doesn't exist.
Say that we could cast fireballs, would you just, like...
Well, that wouldn't be that interesting anymore, but if you had something that could... If you needed something to cast fireballs, then things that casted, were casting fireballs without...
Yeah.
Like, lots of fantasy things... Lots of, like, fantastical stories from the medieval period are vaguely based on, like, real things, certainly that we can do today.
Yeah.
Again, it's just a case of not knowing what they're looking at.
Yeah, I suppose I'm just saying it would be nice to see some mythology from them. What things are considered fantastical. Because according to Lost Case,
Demons
aren't real. Or at least they didn't think demons were real. It says as such in, like, the legends.
Yeah.
But they seem to be assumed by the general public to be, like, a false part of the legend. Like, an exaggerated part of the legend.
Yeah, I mean, we've already got into that, the whole thing of how the religion is very
true.
weird.
Did you read that mystery novel I lent you?
I did, but I kind of guessed the twist from the beginning.
Sherlockism. What? How?
The author called a lot of attention to the vials she dropped. It's pretty obvious.
Oh
from
wait,
our
that's an
section,
American
accidentally
spelling.
switched.
My bad.
What?
I was about to complain about the spelling of vial. Like, vial is spelt with a PH in British English.
Really?
Yeah, file.
Yeah, I see.
Like little thing that holds liquid, but like small thing that holds liquid.
Yeah, one of those little tubey things.
What a sad life you must live to never be surprised.
He is just too goated at.
I'm too
deduction
good at mystery novels.
I think I've had enough surprises for the time being.
Yeah, that's a decent response.
Checking around. Does he say anything about the box of Skittles?
It's weird. I always think like it seems such a common thing to do in mystery fiction to have a character who's like a really good detective or whatever, read a mystery novel and be like, I guessed it in the first page, baby. When honestly, like, it's not a thing that actually happened. It's a story.
Yeah.
So wouldn't it make more sense to be like, the story made more... The story didn't. It didn't really let you solve it because of that twist at the end, where it just revealed more information about that thing that early on seemed to be one way, but then they decided it was another way.
Which is generally what they do.
Yeah. So it's just like
the sight of a good, the sign of a bad mystery thing is if you
can't solve it.
If you're just suddenly given the information at the end. Not to say that if you can solve it right at the beginning, Scrabbler, then that makes it amazing. But
Yeah, but it's like Sherlock actually does that right in the very first story. Like he's saying to he tells Watson he's a detective, and Watson's like, like this character and this character and this character from these mystery novels I've read, and he's like, yeah, I read them. They're ass. Like. But it was actually, that's kind of a meta thing, because it was I forget if they were if they were spoofs or just literally the titles. But Arthur Conan Doyle was
literally just saying,
throwing shade at these.
Those other mystery novels.
Yeah, they suck, and he thought they sucked because you couldn't work it out. Like the thing that's referred to commonly these days as Sherlock scanning. When people pick up when someone, some character shakes another character's hand and goes like, "Oh, you practice kendo, don't you?" That was a thing Arthur Conan Doyle actually did.
We both know this. We both know how this ends. Let's not waste any more of one another's time.
No, but he actually did that. He based Sherlock off of that thing. Oh no, it might not have been him. It might have been a professor he knew. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, I think it was a professor he knew who was doing some funny stuff.
Yeah, he was. But he'd like, and Doyle was like, "Oh my god, this dude just knows it. It's insane."
He might be in tune with all the data points.
But like, you know, it's you can work things out like that as long as you know
To an
where to
extent.
look. Well, yeah, to an extent.
Like the aforementioned. You have scratches around your
You've
phone.
got scratches around your phone. Therefore, you're an alcoholic. Yeah. That's a load of hogwash. But
I bet you struggle to plug in your charger at night. You must be an alcoholic. What?
But say someone had someone was clearly right-handed, and they and when you shook their hand, you noticed they had calluses on their in the on this side of the index finger and the thumb. I'd immediately jump to, do you fence by any chance?
I'd question if it was writing.
Well, yeah, it could be writing, or like the aforementioned kendo thing. That's because when they put away their swords, they kind of slide it down their thumb.
Yeah.
So they get a really specific callus down there. Anyway, enough about other stories. Let's jump off of the sidetrack and get back to it.
The stairway led to the second story of my home.
How does bro have two stories?
I hadn't cleaned up the upper floor in a while. It'd probably be best to make sure Steelwind didn't wander up there.
It's so messy up there, Harry. You can't see it.
It's a better housing economy than what's in Britain right now, so you know.
Oh, what kind of percent? I think, like, in a lot of the world, it's a little squishy.
It's a little squinched.
A little squinched right now, but...
Like, wait, that's
Are you
case-
well, Mr. Cuthbert? You seem...
I'm fine.
Of course. I just couldn't help but notice your absence.
There are other cases than the ones you take, Ariel.
You haven't taken any other clients since Beatrice's trial.
Okay, now that's a little stalkerish.
No, it's not. We're longtime rivals, Mr. Cuthbert.
I'm not even sure if I'm going to practice law anymore.
What?
I only did this because Tamora told me to, and now my words trailed off.
Did you not enjoy it? You were very skilled at it. I liked it. I was good at it.
I know, but I need more time to think about this.
Have you considered becoming a prosecutor?
I already am one.
Oh, I mean, like, permanently, like, more specialising yourself as a prosecutor. You did a remarkable job of prosecuting Beatrice.
She'd asked me that last year. I'd just laugh at her offer. Beatrice showed me that there were criminals that needed to be brought to justice. Last year?
That's a really odd thing to say.
She's 18 then, she's 18 now.
No, Beatrice showed me that there were criminals that needed to be brought to justice. Did you think Garrick didn't need to be brought to justice?
I guess not.
Theodore?
Yeah. Wait, what?
Like, I mean...
Oh, yeah, what?
I suppose he's shorthanding, criminals that the police catch that need to be brought to justice. Like, sometimes they get it right.
He really thought Orin was going out of his way to get innocent people in the prison.
I don't know, man.
Steelwind was an iron wall of an attorney. She never had to exploit the system like the other prosecutors of the Crown did.
Show.
Show is crazy.
What do you want me to say?
No,
Like-
actually, Show isn't crazy. Wait, what?
Ari is the only prosecutor we've seen other than Tyrion.
Mm.
Even if we had Winston Payne in the first case and he was being an asshole, then I'd be like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, Winston was being an asshole, but no. You don't even have Winston. It's just been her sitting there and doing stuff. Following her example might not be a bad idea, and a part of me was also tired of following someone else's footsteps. I'll think about it. I mean, I guess technically you're always following someone's
look at my runestone.
Force of habit.
It's an attorney's runestone. It proves that you're a certified attorney.
It does, doesn't it? Have your injuries been healing well?
Yes, Nightgrave's skill in necromancy is quite remarkable.
Yeah, he was fighting. He was having a psychic battle with Scrabler.
Keep those wounds open. Shut the wounds! Shut the wounds! I'm glad I introduced him to House Asclepius. Is that Asclepius or Asclepius, do you think? Because it looks Greek to me.
I don't know the origin of
It's-
Sclapius, whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's Greek. I'm like 90% sure it's
probably
Greek.
well. I mean, it has a C in it.
Yeah, lots of things have C in them.
Greek things. Wait, did the Greeks? Hang on. Maybe I'm just.
Greek god of medicine.
What is it like?
Yeah, Asclepius.
Asclepius.
My bad. Asclepius.
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 It's Asclepius.
Yeah, God, what are you saying? Caduceus, that's also...
You're right. What am
Greek.
I talking about? I
Panacea.
what was that? I swear there's that word that always pops up into my mind whenever I think of like Greek. It's like I don't know. It's
Herodotus.
No, it's something with a lot of K's in it, and I just think, right, those are too many. Asclepius.
House Asclepius specializes in the study of necromancy.
But Arya, isn't that illegal?
After give me a sec. So hold on a sec. So
Yes, they're just doing the low.
they're
scale.
just doing low scale and or the healing side. Like if the healing side is the healing side, right? So it's just the healing side of necromancy.
Yeah.
That's all they're doing there. Which makes sense because she's saying, you know, she wants him to be
They're learning really hard how to do
how to do closed
mend
wounds.
wounds and 5-5.
Well, maybe there's more.
Maybe.
Wait a minute, where do you go from there actually? Because they explicitly said that you can't like cure diseases. Does that include poisons? Do poison count as a disease?
Can't put limbs back on.
Can't put limbs back on.
That poisons were specifically alchemy. So like I don't know, maybe they
Mend wounds, but better. I don't know.
mend something.
After Nightgrave's expulsion from the academy, I thought it was only right that he be allowed to continue his studies.
Mend pants.
He
maybe?
was expulsed. Expelled.
expulsed.
He was expelled.
He was expulsed.
He was expulsed. So there were consequences to him practicing advanced necromancy.
He got expelled. They didn't give him any legal consequences, but they expelled. They were like, get out of school. Gone with.
I
you.
mean, maybe I don't know. Right, he mentioned that he owed you a favour. There you have it. Oh wait, that's talking about the Asclepius thing. Sorry.
He shouted in my ear.
Sorry, I thought the favour was. Sorry, I thought the favour
There you
was.
have it.
I thought the favour was Arya lowering, like managing to get the sentence like reduced really down, like, but he gets expelled, like some kind of plea deal type thing.
Well, actually, considering how many times Tyrion's done it, it would have been a very simple case because Tyrion could just go, "Well, he didn't practice. Well, it says in the he learnt.
Show me the law that says you can't learn them.
Show me the law that says you can't learn them. It says don't practice them, but it never says don't learn them.
It's yeah.
That's real.
It was only logical. It would be a waste to let someone of his talents fade into obscurity.
Even after everything that happened at the academy, he was still following his own path. Even so, should you still be moving around like this?
It's been a month.
You should take some time off to recover.
As much as I would like to, there's been a recent uptick in cases of mage blight lately. The bus has come back.
The bus came back with
The
our
bus
kids.
came back
Wow.
with the mage blight. Okay, it's
Mage
happening.
blight. I recalled hearing about that many times. Mage exceeded their stamina by overusing their magic.
The ether. The ether.
Stamina.
Okay, stamina.
Stamina. They need to go get more like...
It's like Dragon's Dogma where you cast with stamina.
There you go. By overusing their magic, it would cloud their mind and send them into a violent frenzy.
The nobility has been trying to suppress information about these incidents. Okay, fine, just the incidents. If I'm not there, there's no one to keep the Inquisition from capitulating to their demands.
Oren will just go, I can't be bothered doing my job.
Yeah,
As usual.
I guess he is kind of passive.
He's very just there. He just
Like instead of being like somewhat incompetent like Gumshoe, he's just really like passive.
Yeah.
He's just like, yeah, sure, whatever.
he just lets people do whatever
He's
they want.
60. He's probably run out of puff.
He just wants to retire.
I mean, look at. Does it? If you look at his face, does it look like he's had an unstressful time
Yeah, no.
as an Inquisitor?
It's probably the fact that he has to deal with all these Mage Blight cases without any magic backup.
Yeah, I've seen people's guts explode.
I'm telling
from
you, bro. They
magic stuff.
They don't send Matt Sack in. They send Oren White.
I was actually surprised to see you here, Celeste. Well, I can't just leave him alone anymore. He ticked off a criminal overlord. Definitely gonna send someone after him. And he really can't take care of himself right now.
She's not sad about that.
She feels nothing about
She feels
that.
nothing. Your thoughts are leaking.
Does Arya know?
I guess Arya knows now too.
Get out of my head! What?
It's nothing.
I am surprised, though. Not many people slight the Eye Taker and live.
She just allowed that. That was just
Okay.
just ignore it.
It's just one of their things. They have a weird dynamic. He's known for taking swift retaliation against his enemies.
I love how her dad knows so much about the Luminites and everything, and he just told her nothing about it because she didn't even remotely react to something that sounded very similar to one of their very important spells. And also, if she was there for that trial or heard about that trial, she probably would have noticed the many times that Beatrice said, "Heaven's born." I guess Arya's just not in the loop.
Yeah.
We're hoping he's laying low after his plan with Beatrice fell through.
Either that or Ruby's doing what she can to protect him. Supposedly, he's been absent from many of his enterprises.
How do you know that?
You want to know something? You want to know something?
What?
This is another case of the ending of the previous case just kills a lot of stakes and drama and tension by giving us a shit ton of dramatic irony. Like, wouldn't it be more interesting to be like, wait, he's alive? And then all the characters are going, oh yeah, he's definitely sending something. We don't know. Oh, that's weird.
Yeah.
He'd send someone else. It's like, wait, what's going on?
Yeah.
Is he planning something?
Instead, they're just out here theorizing and questioning, and we already know.
He's dead.
He's
Guys,
dead.
he's dead. It's like in case 3 ended on, well, it's time for us to use that piece to get Beatrice to do that thing. And then the start of the case, and it's like, oh, she's working with the Eye Taker.
Yeah.
So we knew out of the gate that she was sus.
Yep. Absolutely.
So the big moment of, oh my god, she actually is sus is like, yes, Tyrion, catch up.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. I really don't get the vision behind that. I don't know what us knowing way more than the characters is supposed to do.
Dramatic irony can be interesting in certain scenarios, and in fact, it can be more tense in certain scenarios.
Well, it can be interesting, but it's like, imagine you get a flash forward at the start of Lord of the Rings, and you just see Gollum falls into the
lot, and then we go, well, how we got here?
How did we get here?
There are definitely ways of using dramatic irony to make a situation more tense than it would be without it.
No, yeah, I'm not saying there aren't, but I'm just saying this is not one of those cases, and none of these cases of dramatic irony have done anything for the tension.
Because, like, imagine you've got a scene of people talking in a cafe, and nothing happens.
Mm.
And then imagine you've got a scene of people talking in a cafe, but right before the scene happened, you see the cameras panned underneath into the basement, and there's a time bomb down there. And then, and then all of a sudden, while you're watching them talk in the cafe, you're like, "Oh shit! Will the bomb go off? They got to get out of here."
Things where we know the antagonist and they don't, like Kira.
Yoshikage? Kira?
Yeah, like when he's walking up to when he's there with Shigechi.
Yeah.
That's really like, oh shit, we know who this is.
Yes, yeah.
Shigechi doesn't really know who this is until.
So we're thinking, get the hell out of there, but he doesn't know to get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
That is, like, that's way more tense.
But the whole thing with Beatrice didn't feel like that, because we were just thinking, so she has a demon familiar who's on her shoulder.
Yeah.
Well, really, logic would dictate if she's actually smart, she'd have told him, get out of here. But then we go through the whole case, and Scrabler was just, having a little nap on her shoulder the whole time. And then we used, Repair Arcanum.
Essentially,
a pretty basic spell, and then a Burio to actually, dispel it. And she was flabbergasted by the idea of that. Like,
Yeah,
how don't
no way? Someone
don't the
found
people-
out.
how don't the guards
Yeah.
repair Arcanum, everyone? You know, when
And
they're
then
coming into
Aburio,
court.
if there's something that they see that they don't like.
Like, okay.
It's like in real life, they do pat downs, and they do it for a reason. It's because, like, if you've got weapons or some shit on you, like, they got to remove that from you.
Yeah.
Because you might use it to, like, threaten someone or harm someone, or, you know, them while they're arresting you.
They don't just kind of let you in court with whatever you've got in your bag.
Yeah, damn, you could have a bomb in your bag when you're going to court. Or a demon. Oh, wait.
By
You
the
can't
way,
have a demon in real life.
he'd need to be dealt with eventually.
But yeah, that's exactly what. But going back to what I was saying, if we didn't see that scene, I'd have instead started this scene with how in the hell is Tyrion still breathing? We then would have got Celeste saying, "Oh, I've been protecting the house the whole time." Okay, that really shouldn't be enough. And then Arya says, "Oh, I've had some of my men keeping guard around the house," and it's like, okay, that might be enough. If she's got some people, that might be enough, honestly.
Also, I didn't mention it because I was talking about something else, but supposedly he's been absent from many of his enterprises. How does she... Where's she getting these informations from?
She knows his enterprises.
Like, what... How do you have spies in all of his... Like, this is like if randomly, halfway through watching Breaking Bad, like... halfway through Breaking Bad, we just get like I can't remember Dean Norris's name in the show. You know, we the DEA just randomly come over and go, yeah. So it seems like Gus Fring's criminal, you know,
Enterprises,
his criminal enterprises. Gus hasn't been seen a lot. It's kind of weird. I wonder where he went. It's like, what are you talking about? How do you know that?
Yeah, sorry for beating the dead horse because we have said it before, haven't we? But yeah, it would be standard fare in universe. It would have to be.
Because it's not just that. It's like magical artifacts like the ring, the teleport ring.
Also, that also leaves
traces.
Itself, so yeah.
So you know that would be so useful, especially in magic crime. By the way, Tyrion, Ruby sent another letter. I don't want to read it. Throw it in the trap. Do you want to?
Put it with the rest.
Right.
Put it in the Ruby Tamora letter pile.
Have you spoken to her since the trial?
Could we talk about something else?
Of course, my apologies. Oh, the tea's ready. That scared the shit.
I thought that was like a dying rat or something.
I thought it was the door opening. I was like, oh, thank you. Some tea sounds lovely right now.
Nice.
Right, I was totally making it for you guys. It's a teapot. What do you mean? You can pour more out.
Oh, the tea's ready.
Also,
She's just making tea.
Celeste, did you really make tea for yourself while you literally have a guest?
I also find it funny that she made tea for herself and then said, "Oh, the tea's ready."
Yeah, what the hell? She didn't just wordlessly go over and pour out her tea.
Who goes like, "Ooh, my coffee's ready,"
Did she-
and then scampers off to get there?
Did she put 1 cup's worth of water in the pot? Like, I'm just saying.
We'll see if they both get half a cup.
I'm surprised she didn't even make any tea for Tyrion.
Yeah. She trotted to the kitchen, taking out 2 more teacups out of one of my cabinets. What? Cabinets.
You guys better enjoy this. These are my last bags of...
As she was carrying the cups of tea to us, she stumbled and slipped on a scroll case lying on the floor. She caught herself, but the teacups slipped out of her hands. The boiling liquid was airborne, and it was heading right towards my face.
Figakwa!
Celeste's index finger shot to point at the airborne tea. The magic took hold, and the molten tea just froze just inches from my face. She let out a sigh, and slowly started to twist her hand. She magically guided the tea back into their cups.
Whoa, we've got full-on water bending now?
Was it Fig Aqua, that thing that, what's his name?
Oh, it was Shaped Water.
Shaped Water, yeah.
Oh, right.
She used Shaped Water.
That's cool.
That was the spell that killed her dad.
I'd love to see her spell compendium. She just keeps throwing out spells we've never seen before. Well, we have seen it, but we've never seen her used before. Like Figakwa, Aburio.
Yeah.
Like, she just pulls these out like... Okay, I guess she knows this now. I'd like to mention that in case 1, she literally just knew Spellblade.
Yeah.
That was her only spell.
I mean, I get that she's a prodigy and, you know, this, that, and the other, and that she, what's it called? She did the whole. Oh, I only learned like 2 spells today.
You
know?
learnt 2 spells
Like,
in the same day?
So, whoa, what's that? And like, I get that, but
yeah,
I agree. I want to see her spell compendium.
like it's not even from a case of she shouldn't be able to learn all these
No,
spells.
no, I just-
Sure, fine. She's been set up as being able to learn all these spells. I just want to see them. Like, I just want to know what she's actually capable of now. Like,
It'd be a good. These are the spells. It would be a good spell list.
it.
You know, some decoy spells.
Really need to clean this place. I'm your bodyguard, not your maid.
Right. Sorry about that.
That was shaped liquid, wasn't it? Yeah, it's the spell that killed my dad.
We're gonna.
We know it already.
Oh, I never expected you to.
I know, but it's just too convenient not to have, and my expertise is transmutation. Oh, okay, so Arcane Art does refer to expertise.
It's expertise.
So you are better at the one you have an Arcane Art of.
She's really opened her mind about learning new spells. Remember when I first met her? She only knew how to cast Mage Blade.
My bad, it was called Mage Blade.
That's not exactly the fault of. I feel like Tyrion's giving a weird impression here that she didn't want to learn new spells when, no, she just lucked out and found a scroll with Mage Blade on it. But it's really hard for commoners to get access to
Spells.
like spells. So the spell formulae are generally just like in universities and the like, which only nobles can go to.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I don't know. I this is a strange character moment.
What
in this line.
It's too convenient not to have, and my expertise is transmutation. I mean, it makes sense to me. Like we were just saying, it's the spell that killed her dad.
No, but that's what I'm saying. She says, I know, but it's just too convenient not to have. In other words, I know how it looks.
I know it's the spell that killed my dad,
but, you know, it's convenient. Rather than... I was expecting her to either not learn Shape Liquid... You know, there's kind of the 2 major ways you could take it. Either not learn Shape Liquid because, no, that's the spell that killed my dad, I don't want to learn that. Or learn it and specifically say... I don't care, it's a spell. I'm not going to not use knives ever again just because a knife killed my dad. But here she says, I know, kind of... That I know kind of makes the implication that there should be a stigma on that, but she thinks, well, it's convenient enough that I will just do it anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, certainly one way to take it.
Isn't it... I never expected you to... square brackets, learn the spell that killed your dad.
Yeah.
And then Celeste says, I know, square brackets, I don't really like thinking about that either, but it's just too convenient not to have.
I don't really see how Shape Water is too convenient. I mean, other than this circumstance in which you, have spilling tea. I think there are other... all I'm saying is there's other spells like teleportation that are, rather
You can clean any spill. Like, any spill you can just pick up instead of, like, worry about it.
She really is a maid.
Oof.
She hated her magic back then. Well, I'm not sure if she hated her magic back then.
It drove a wedge between her and her father.
I didn't get the impression that she hated her magic.
No, I don't think she hated her magic, per se.
I really got the strong... I got the strong impression that, one, she didn't... not only is it hard for commoners to get access to spells, but she didn't want her father finding out that she was a mage because of how much he said he hated mages.
Yeah.
So she thought, if he finds out, he'll hate me.
Yeah.
That's not she hates her magic. She never had any problem with magic. If she hated her magic, just don't use it. There's no reason that, yes, it'll pay more being a mercenary, but she's already got super strength. She doesn't need Mage Blade.
Oh yeah, God.
She actually doesn't need Mage Blade. Keep in mind. That's completely, like, yes, it can pay a little bit more, but if she hated magic as a if you make it so she hates magic on like a conceptual level, she like dislikes magic as a concept, then you are saying that for a little extra scratch, she's willing to compromise her morals. That's kind of what you're saying by saying she hates magic.
She hated her magic back then.
But it gave her a bit of a boost in popularity as a mercenary, so she just kind of went with it.
I'm filing that one under they kind of forgot.
Yeah. I never imagined how diverse her repertoire would become.
Can we see it? What?
No. There was another knock at the door, but this time it wasn't audible.
There we
I
go.
swear they have a knock sound effect too.
Yeah, they've done one before, I'm sure of it.
An inaudible knock at the door. Could have really done without all the visitors today. Already up, I'll answer it.
Well, whoever they are, I'm not giving up any more of my lotus tea.
It's either going to be...
Huh? I thought it was lotus juice.
I don't think it's lotus juice, but it is tea. I don't know why we're calling it lotus tea now.
But she's getting it in tea bags.
I think it is tea. Wait, who has a bottle of tea?
Exactly. I mean, I know that you can get like Lipton iced tea.
That's
like,
crazy.
You can get a bottle of tea.
But
yeah, like
that was a wine bottle, you know. Big...
Yeah, like you could get a bag. I don't know. Like, would it be easier to import a bottle of tea or
also,
tea
gosh,
bags?
dang, that thing went from being impossible to get to 3 cases we've seen it. First case, it was like, oh, he pulled a lot of strings to get it in here. Second case, fine, it was in Frager Estate, sure. It was in like Miriam's room, sure.
Yeah.
But then, how's Tyrion got his grubby little mitts on it? You know
It's not. Celeste did. She used teleport to go over to the Eastern Kingdoms and buy more, and then teleported back.
My bad. Maybe she does have teleport.
I mean, why wouldn't she have teleport?
Yeah. I don't know.
If we're talking about, oh, it's too convenient not to know. Why wouldn't she go for teleport? That's like the most convenient thing to know.
Lotus. Speaking of, I don't know why I said Lotus at the start of that sentence. It was completely. That's not what I was talking about. I was going to say, in before Oren White or Lucia Steelwind. Looked through the peephole. Didn't look like anyone else was there.
It's a short person.
I slowly opened the door. A chain kept it partially locked. Maybe it's Harold's son. The
Eugene?
Monkey. Yeah, Eugene. Maybe it's Eugene. He knocked at the bottom of the door. No one was on the street. But there was a letter in my mailbox. Someone ding-dong ditched him.
No, they put the letter.
Ah, okay. Quickly snatched it before shutting the door. It was an envelope sealed with candle wax. There was a crest on it. It was the insignia of House Pierce.
Oh, damn, okay.
And when I opened it, I suddenly smelt almonds. Like, what? You know, cyanide. I quickly opened the letter and read it. He's lucky it's not a paper bomb. Despite clearly being written by Pierce, the paper
Do they
had been
have
torn.
paper bombs?
They have dishwashers. Do they have?
I'm sorry. Listen to how that sounds. That is hilarious.
I'm definitely. That has to go in.
Do
the
they have
clips?
Do they have
paper bombs?
Well, they have dishwashers.
Yeah. That's not.
I'm not sure I see the connection between a dishwasher and a paper bomb.
I got a little lost in the source there, I think.
Maybe a little.
Go on.
Oh, what? That was me? I was writing down the note. I hope you understand. I would have never contacted you unless I had no other choice. I know the truth behind McCoy's true parentage, and I'm... wait, why did the italics go? Oh, because true was italic, and the unitalicked the rest of it.
I see.
And I'm aware of how vital this information is to you. As you know, my execution is scheduled for next month, and I'm running out of time. I want to trade this information with you. In exchange, you will grant me my freedom. Meet me in the private prayer room within the Grand Cathedral of the Scaled Lord at 2 p.m. You will save me from my fate, or else...
What?
Or else what? Yeah, like... give me 2 ticks. Yeah, it didn't have ellipsis!
Yeah, it was or else ripped. Oh, because it said it was ripped, right? So like, or else ripped. So that looks like the. Is it just me, or does that look like the map icon from Wind Waker? Like we're gonna go sailing, find some treasure. Yeah, I guess I can look at that if I want. That's the same thing. Oh, we have this. It did show up. And Garrick Pierce is here, present, you know.
Appears to be. Oh, spoilers!
Appears to be involved in Prosecutor Steelwind's case against Celeste. Interesting. Intriguing.
Oh wait, what was that from the first one? Was that what it said in the first time?
I have no clue.
It probably was. If he thinks for a second that we'd even think of helping him.
I know how you feel, but aren't these the answers you've been looking for? Has she been?
Looking for answers? About her... she looked for her parents a bit, but didn't she say she didn't really care that much?
Yeah, I think she kind of... I think I kind of respected the whole... Well, if I find out, okay, but, like, I know who my parents are. They're these two. My dad was Flintheart McCoy, and my mother is Jolene McCoy. Like, I don't really care who my biological parents are. They raised me.
Yeah.
And also, I swear that plotline was dropped post 2, at the very latest. Like, 3 and onwards, she was not talking about that.
Yeah. I don't care, we're not going to help him.
That's valid, considering he did shank your dad.
Yeah.
That was never an option. There's clearly more to this.
I agree. How was he able to find out in the first place? Yeah, I kind of thought after the fact, wait a minute, I'm making something out of nothing here.
What?
The Garrick Pierce description.
Oh, yeah, it's...
Like, that's definitely just from Case 1, isn't it?
It
That describes Case 1 pretty well. Because he's no longer the leader of, like, Garrick Pierce, of House Pierce. He's gonna get executed.
I don't know. I love how there's a full stop there, though. Full stop. I don't know.
She looks really cool when she's fighting. Every fluid movement makes
She looks really cool when she's fighting. Good lord. Okay. Well, there you go.
The truth is, Celeste, I've also been looking into your parentage. What? Sorry for not telling you. I didn't want to raise your hopes. Even with resources available to me, I couldn't find any information regarding your birth.
So you couldn't find anything. How was Pierce able to?
House Pierce is low on the political hierarchy. He shouldn't have access to the resources I do.
He was the ruling lord of the land the McCoy Tavern's on.
That's true, but I still find this whole situation is quite suspect. And why would he ask for... Oh,
What?
whoops, that's
Hang on,
you,
that's
my
me.
bad.
Why would he ask for my help? I was the one who indicted him in the first place. Even if I did agree to help him, it would be nearly impossible for me to get him an acquittal. Be a conflict of interest.
Nice. Cool. He must be desperate. His execution is scheduled for next month, after all. It's possible that he reached out to Tamora as well. Can't believe he'd set up a meeting at the Grand Cathedral today, of all days.
Is it Cathedral Day? Why? What's happening?
I'm sorry, but it's not my place to tell you.
Okay, Harry.
It's okay?
I'm... Sometimes I wonder if we should have, instead of doing an anyways tally, done a number of times that Arya goes, hey, I can't really tell you that.
Can't really tell you. Arya, can I talk with Tyrion alone for a minute? Of course. I'm sure you have much to discuss. I should also start heading to the cathedral today. Can't believe he'd use what happened as an opportunity.
Yeah, because the king's
Sad angry.
exploded in that room. He's like, poof. If that turns out to be true, boom. That's another premonition thing.
Good luck. No, she wouldn't say it like that. I was just spoofing Resident Evil 4. Good luck. There we go. That's more accurate.
I'm sorry, I'm sure this is bringing up bad memories for you.
We should meet with him.
You sure?
We're not going to help him, obviously, but I had an idea. He's probably really scared of his execution, right? He's even desperate enough to ask you for help.
I suppose that's true.
So think about how stressed how stressed he would be if you showed up and refused to help him.
I could use the Eye of Horror or something.
Radiance.
Radiance, even.
We can get the info we need without having to give him anything.
Your eye shall be called the Eye of Horus, my son. It's chill.
We can use mind reading to get what we want.
Are you really okay with this?
I mean, then again, it's Garrick Pierce.
Garrick
He was kind of an
Pierce.
ass.
He's kind of an ass, and he also did kill her dad.
Yeah. I'll manage. It'll be worth it. It'll be worth it if we can finally get the answer.
I'd be more confused if they didn't want to do it. What?
I'm getting I'm stumbling over myself.
Tongue-tied at 1 hour in is actually diabolical. This letter had already gotten her hopes up, but there was no guarantee that he actually knew anything. I was worried about how this might affect her, but it was ultimately her decision. She'd done a lot for me. This was the least I could do.
Oh, I thought we'd go into...
Ooh, is this...
So this is the Grand Cathedral of the Scaled Lord. Is it all the Grand Cathedral of the Scaled Lord?
This is the Grand Cathedral. What's that one for? What's that one for?
I mean, those surely aren't all of it. I mean, is that thing at the back, that's the cathedral, right?
I don't know where this fits into the big, like, thingy. I will be honest with the amount of, like, these scenes they've made.
Yeah.
They've made a lot of unique ones. Not a lot of ones I understand the location of, though. I was kind of allowing it initially because, like, you know, fine. You don't need to spend all day making 38,000 backgrounds for me to say your game's good or whatever. I'm fine with that. If you only reuse a couple, that's fine. But if you go out of your way to make a bunch of bespoke assets that don't reflect where they should be, that's when I think, you know...
Well, what do you mean they don't reflect where they should be? Because that's definitely the cathedral.
Where are the Attack on Titan walls? Again!
Well, maybe we're just closer to the centre.
This was not in the centre. When we got that big shot of it, there was no building like this, I swear. I guess we'd have to get up the thing, but like, if you can find this in the theatre, if you can find this in that overview shot of Livengard, I'll shut my mouth. But I'm pretty sure I never saw a big hilltop seeming, you know, cathedral thing like this.
If I'm honest, it seems a little bit like the that image is sort of abstracted, because like we could see all of the buildings from there, like you said, but Wyvengard seems, or rather Rathome seems a lot bigger than what that image was getting.
Well, maybe we're not even in Rathome. We'll just get told all of a sudden.
The cathedral must be in Rathome. There's no way it's not.
Have you never been here before?
The Church of Bahamut wasn't that popular in my hometown, and I've never been the religious type. What about you?
Never really caught on with me. Apparently my roots tied to the Celestials. Apparently.
You know, funnily enough, that's kind of... weirdly enough, him having just said that right there, it kind of makes sense that he's not super into the Church of Bahamut.
Because his dad's not, you know...
Yeah, he's not about worshipping this guy. He's from the other gods. So, like, there's, like... I know it's a little, like, magical woo-woo stuff, but, like, on a deep spiritual level,
that's still no excuse for Celeste.
Oh, yeah, Celeste. Yeah, Celeste should totally.
I don't think,
This church wasn't popular in my hometown.
I don't think the writer realised...
Did they not have a church in the hometown?
How...
In Cornhaven?
If you have a, you know, isolationist nation that is explicitly punishing heresy by death, you're going to find that everyone there believes in the god. Like,
wait, is heresy punished by death?
Yes, Eris said it, remember?
Oh my god, she did. Maybe she was like, oh, she can't lie, she's a demon.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh my god.
I mean, I still wonder if Eris can't lie or if that's a,
It can't be a Scrabble solo thing, because they barely used it.
I know they said that demons can't lie, but maybe he was saying demons brackets lesser demons can't lie, and you know, Eris brackets greater demon.
We'd have to see more lesser demons then, because we barely used that mechanic.
I don't think that's an issue.
Why don't you think that's an issue?
Well, I think it's an issue, but I don't think that's the slam dunk of we didn't use it enough, therefore. Because what are we going to use it for in this case? Hey, Eris, did you do the thingy?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did do the thing.
Okay. Like, I feel like the concept is a little bit, like, dodgy in the first place, if she physically can't lie. How do we get her to, like, work around that limitation, you know? Why are you, like, staring really hard at... What?
Those windows on
These?
the right.
Or these?
Those windows, yeah.
What about them? They're square.
Is that colour the same colour as that colour over around the shaded part?
Huh?
That
Yes.
That's weird.
That is weird.
Anyway,
You like?
yeah, I guess that makes sense. Certainly has the looks for it. What?
You know what a celestial looks like?
What? Is that like a oh, he's as hot as a Greek god or something? Like, is that what that's going for?
He's as hot as Horus.
Like, is that what that's supposed to be? That seems
Maybe.
really weird.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Horus.
You
looks...
sure look like a god. Is it a flirt thing?
From what I've heard, Horus looks. Well, I mean, it depends on which
He's
Horus
the
you're talking
light
about,
bringer.
but your thoughts are leaking again.
Can you stop?
I can't exactly
No,
turn it
I
off.
actually
You know?
can't.
Do those mental exercises I told you about, the ones that guard your mind or something.
I'm a little annoyed you've been looking to my 9 for the last few months without telling me.
Not something I can tell people about recklessly. Even Tamora are the only ones who know. And the Eye Taker, technically, but he's dead.
Wait, I'm at the same level as Ruby?
Right now, you're much higher than her. I'm at the same level as Ruby. You're estranged and, you know, very, very hated mother now. Like,
Okay.
seems to add a cheerful stride to her step. Was she thinking she was lower than Ruby right now? He was like,
She's
I
only-
hate Ruby, but I also hate you, Celeste.
She's known her for they've known each other for a year max.
That is true, but but she's his only friend because he doesn't like Rika.
Damn, poor Rika. No, wait, doesn't she? She doesn't know.
No,
Not even Rika knows. That's insane.
yeah, and he was there coming up with the name Lord Sugar.
Jeez.
We approached the gates of the Grand Cathedral. There was a large block-off walling off the entrance.
Block off.
A large crowd of sightseers had gathered around the gates.
You're really not going to go back and say that again?
Huh?
You just said block off when it was blockade.
We approached the gates of the Grand Cathedral. There was a large blockade walling off the entrance. I didn't know I was getting, like, scored for my script.
Sorry. It's closed off. Is there some kind of event going on?
I recalled Steelwind mentioning that she was heading here as well. Nobility must have been using the cathedral grounds for some kind of private event. I'd explain why Pierce wanted to meet us here. He was probably secluded from prying eyes today.
Tyrion Cuthbert?
As we approached the blockade, one of the knights noticed us. He looked Celeste and me up and down.
We've been expecting you.
Ooh, we've been expecting you, cliche. Sorry.
What?
We've been expecting you. You know, it's the thing they say.
my brethren. No thanks, bro.
It's a thing they say at the butler guy says at the front of a vampire's castle.
We've been expecting you,
I
Lord
see.
Harkon.
What? Exchanged glances with Celeste. She raised her eyebrow at me. I just shrugged. Went past the gate and into the cathedral.
Ooh. Now we're talking.
Is that a cross?
Huh?
Jesus!
Jesus.
Jesus! Yes, we got Jesus here. They brought Jesus to Isengard here.
Damn. Christianity's got reach.
Yeah.
I'd say those pews look a little close together, but that's exactly what pews are like.
Pews look like that.
Not that I've been in that many churches, but in every church I've ever been to, the pews are like really close together.
I find it funny that it's kind of largely devoid of any, like, anything too iconographic, except there's still
Except
that
the
little
cross.
cross up there that's like, hang on, why is that there? Little, hang on, who's he?
We just go up there and it's like it's like it's clearly just like a
Someone just
Rathalion.
painted. Yeah, someone painted on a little Rathalion.
Rathalion statue.
The walls of the cathedral nave toward... the walls are... Hang on, let me try that one again. The walls of the cathedral nave towered high. The afternoon sun shone through the stained glass near the ceiling. Definitely inspired awe, but like most things, it was a grim reminder of an excess that commoners would never see. Well, they do see it probably every day when they come
Did you
pray.
say never see? Because could it really be the case that all of these pews are filled up by nobles?
This is a private church for the nobility.
Did he say that?
No, they just said they were
right,
privately hosting it as an event.
Yeah.
Just kind of, they put stones.
Like
on
half the
stones.
point is that the church is for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the case in Christianity at least.
Yeah, I mean, well,
But the Church of Bahamut should be for everyone because the whole point of, well, not the whole point, but politically, the church
certainly the way they
allows them to exert control.
certainly the way they present the Church of Bahamut here, they present it as the church are trying to politically control everyone. And
Yeah, and you need everyone to be followers of the church if you want to actually control them via a religion.
Yeah.
More importantly, I'm looking at those candelabra right now and thinking, damn, who lights those? Never mind, someone just casts on them.
Yeah.
My bad.
Also, I've seen people get ladders out.
Damn. Okay.
In real life, that is, not here. I didn't.
Wait,
just see someone.
yeah, I would have seen it too.
Hey, someone got a ladder out there. This is animated now. Pews of the cathedral looked like they could host hundreds of people at a time, but it was completely empty, save for a few people standing near the altar.
Can we see that again? It actually goes 3 aside those ways.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like, let's just eyeball that and say maybe 20. 15 to 20.
Okay. Doing some quick maths here.
Yeah, so even if we lowball and say 15, that's 45 pews aside. So 90 pews in total from here. Just hazarding, I guess. Yeah. And then they look like at a squeeze they could fit 4 people.
Yeah.
So that's 4 times 90, which would come out as 360. So at a low ball, at a kind of like guesstimate, I'd say 360-ish, which is definitely hundreds at a time.
Yeah. Aside from the servants, most of them were quite familiar. They were all speaking in hushed whispers. Spotted Leaf and Miriam as we walked in there. There they are, just, in the corner. They both avoided eye contact with us. Understandable, considering how I'd indicted their sister.
Well, hang on. She told her, and she knows firsthand, her sister threatened to murk her.
Yeah.
Her sister threatened to, reverse on her.
Even if we take that into account, which I agree, they should both be, kind of glad that Beatrice was dealt with. Tyrion is a reminder of
That,
that, which I imagine was pretty traumatic for both of them.
I'm surprised I'm not getting some, hey, yo, dap me up, get me some, give me some lovin'. As soon as they spotted us, they moved their conversation elsewhere. Elsewhere? What? They just walk through the walls or something? It's not exactly like you can have a private conversation in a cathedral. Guess you could huddle around together, but...
Yeah, I mean, it's big.
It is big. Another corner of the room I spotted on Sanctus and Sybil. I always seem to spot them together. Maybe they're friends. As soon as we began approaching them, Von Sanctus flashed us a quick look of disdain. He and Sybil moved their conversation away as well. Wow, they're all just walking away
This is coming across as a look how many enemies Tyrion's made in high places. But I mean, the Fragers shouldn't be his enemies.
No.
I don't think logically they are his enemies. I think they just don't like being reminded of that thing that happened a month ago that shook their entire both of their lives.
Also, Sybil doesn't really care.
Oh,
unless
nothing's happened with
She didn't
Sybil.
seem to care, she just kind of was there, and Lloyd just doesn't like us. But,
And Lucio's Lucio.
And there was Prosecutor Steelwind and her father. Along with the 2 princes.
God, we've really met everyone.
Although there was someone speaking to them that I didn't recognize.
It's funny you say that, Tyrion, because I recognize him. This is, What?
No, we've done this before. Seen his invisible sword.
His invisible staff.
I have my invisible thing.
That's so weird. I thought he had one.
Every now and then he claps to keep it invisible.
I Mandela affected that into existence
I feel
in my mind.
I've always seen it as a sword because it could be going that way.
Oh yeah, I was thinking of it as like a cane.
You can
that's going
see there's
straight
no.
down.
You can see there's no cane
yeah,
here.
yeah.
So
I
it must
see
be
you
going
cooking.
that
I see you
way.
cooking. Yes, but this is
Ta-da!
this is Remus Rathalion Virgili, the Scaled Lord.
He put scare quotes for those of you who didn't see.
Yeah,
which is everyone.
Yeah,
Or is it me?
Yeah.
Although there was someone speaking to them that I didn't recognize.
Yo!
When he noticed us, his face darkened. Stared down. He stared the 2 of us down.
That's an intense sprite work.
Crown Prince especially seemed surprised to see us. He and Lucio said something to Arya, but I couldn't hear it from where we were. When she responded, Asta's eyes widened while Lucio's narrowed.
This is a little awkward.
It is, but we have some time before our meeting with Piers. It's my first time here too. You want to do some sightseeing?
Oh, are you asking me out?
We are literally already out.
Sure, why not? I picked up this map from the entrance. It's going straight in our evidence.
Oh,
Let's look at the map. Oh, I love getting maps in this.
okay. There's a big garden. So I'm guessing everything in like the brownish
This
yellows.
is confusing the heck out of me.
What?
Why so much?
This is presumably all open air.
Okay, sure, but what's all of the space for?
Maybe we're on the second floor.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm down with that.
High speakers quarters, because we have a balcony here.
Ah, so that's the
Can't have a ground floor balcony.
Yeah, true. So high speakers quarters. That's the bishop guy from earlier.
Yeah.
The one guy who showed up in case one
Common
ending.
room, you can go through. Through? What?
You can go through. You can go
Prayer
through the
room.
common room.
There's the nave.
There's the prayer room. How is there only one prayer room?
It's specific prayer room.
It's the Grand Cathedral. Should it not have more prayer rooms? I mean, I don't know actually. I'm literally waffling because I have no idea because I'm not even a religious type.
We're barking up a bark of a tree.
Yeah. Like I said, I've seldom been in a cathedral.
It was strange.
Actually,
Oh, we're
come
going-
to think of it, if we are on the second floor, then that thing that Tyrion said earlier, maybe it does refer to, maybe the second floor...
Oh, it's reserved for them.
Yeah, maybe this is where the nobility get to do their Grand Cathedral ceremony stuff, and then down in the ground floor is
Yeah.
where the casualries live.
The casual... they're not advanced religious. We're advanced up here. Stained glass window. Small ray of sunlight was shining through it. Can we look at the...
Not to nitpick everything you say, Tyrion, but small ray?
Yeah, that's blinding. There's an altar at the end of the room. A religious figure would probably give a sermon here. I can't click
That
cross.
just goes to show how unreligious Tyrion is.
A religious
A
thought.
religious figure would probably give a sermon here.
There are rows upon rows of seats for worshippers to sit at. Full capacity, the room could probably host thousands of people at a time.
Now, I'm going to have to call you out on that one, because unless those seats are wider than they look, I don't think we're getting past 500.
Oh,
Whoa! Tracker's here as well.
hey, do you want to talk about the dog that isn't here? What do you think about this, Celeste?
That's Asta. Sorry, Tyrion. I don't think I can help you with that. Can we present anything else?
Can I present other people to talk to them? Like, can I talk to Lucio by presenting Lucio? No? Okay. Let's talk. Let's talk.
That's a little weird. I think I saw Arya over there. We should go say hi.
Are you sure? As we approached the group, both the Grand General and the unnamed noble didn't break their gaze with Celeste. Hello? The nobleman's eyes went to me and then to Celeste. He scanned both of us, saying nothing. He then walked away without a word.
Rude.
Mr. Cuthbert and Miss McCoy, I'm surprised to see you here. What? I thought you were the one who invited them. I'm sad to say that I didn't. But I am happy to see you two, nonetheless. What brings you to the Grand Cathedral today?
What's his name? Scaled Lord Man.
Thalion?
Like, yeah, but his Remus. Why is Remus acting so weird?
I don't know, he's just...
Is it that seeing a Heavensborn makes him go like, oh god, a Heavensborn?
Maybe it's Celeste's his kid.
What?
Well, I thought Celeste was the... she could be his kid, because I thought Celeste was the king's kid, because then Tyrion would be Rathalion's kid, but we already know he's Horus's kid.
Oh, Rathalion isn't here. What I mean to say from that is that he's blonde.
I mean, like, it could be with the queen. Or something. Maybe the queen has these features. And
Damn, I guess, yeah, maybe so.
I'm just saying, because the way he's acting around this, I don't think it's the Heavensborn thing, because Lucio's being chill. And he's very unchill around Heavensborn, usually.
Yeah.
We're actually invited by another noble. We have a meeting with him.
What? None of the people here are allowed to invite guests.
What? Didn't you invite him?
Hey, I thought you invited him.
Why didn't the guards stop you?
I assume that it's the Crown Prince.
They said they were expecting us.
What?
It was Lord Pierce who invited them.
Pierce!
Arya!
Little to think. I granted his request for temporary release.
I'm sure he meant no disrespect by it. Probably had his reasons.
How can you say that? This is the day of your not coronation.
Stopped himself and cleared his throat. I think it was coronation, I was going to say.
Thinks that because he's a dead man that he has nothing to lose. I'll be sure to correct that.
God, what are you gonna do? Force him to enter a blood pact with a demon?
Kill his family.
I guess.
Yeah, it's Lucio. He could do any number of things.
Yeah.
I have to ask, why are all of these nobles gathered here? You've taken over the entire cathedral. Everyone seems to tense up at that. Tyrion, is it you've taken over the entire cathedral? I mean, I know they have blockaded it outside and everything, but like, you're saying why are all of these nobles? But like, it was only a while ago when we entered the room and it said like, oh, it's completely empty other than this. Like, all these nobles kind of implies there's more than just like. I could get if he said all these high-ranking nobles, because we have like all surviving heads of the houses. Well, all of the heads of the houses, including Leaf. So, you know. I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to tell you that. It's a matter of public safety. I see. That was a little strange. I could read the room. I said nothing.
Did the king get mage blight?
I think the king's dead, because I think this is coronation or something, probably.
Why would they do it like that, though?
Not quite a Scooby, but hey.
Oh, the king's dead. Coronations are public events. The whole point is that the public, it's an event for the public to understand that the power has shifted over to this person.
I'm just throwing, I'm throwing the Duke at the wall and seeing if anything sticks. Which is a very classy way of saying I'm just throwing ideas out.
You said that Lord Pierce invited you here. For what reason?
Can't really tell you that.
You will tell us if it poses a threat to the nobles in attendance.
Please, Grand General, there's no need for that. Mr. Cuthbert would never do anything to put anyone's life in danger.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
But hang on. Wrong way round.
Is this the
Are you
reason
sure it's the
why
wrong way
Pierce
round?
asked for temporary release?
Well, I mean, he's the king now, yeah.
Yeah, so...
But wrong way round is in...
you mean if he's hiding it from
he's
Tyrion?
hiding it from Tyrion. Bray just went, as you wish, king.
Wait a minute,
Shit, prince.
holy moly! Did they actually, do that right for once?
What?
I mean, so many other things just, interchangeably use majesty and highness and excellence and whatever. But they seem to have actually done their research on that one.
Yeah.
Your Majesty refers to the king, Your Highness refers to princes, and not the king,
So Pierce was temporarily
released. That was not the best way of
attend...
phrasing it.
No. So Pierce was temporarily released to attend whatever this was. We've met with him in his cell. Why would he pick such a strange location? Also, the other reason I said the Celeste thing with Rathalion is because of Celeste's super strength. And the fact that neither of her brothers do. So if they were her half brothers and she was actually a dragon,
yeah, that does make some sense. It would also explain her magical aptitude because she's actually
she's a dragon.
She could make people. She could theoretically make people mages.
I could have met with him in his cell. Why would he pick such a strange location? Lady Steelwind, Your Majesty, the High Speaker is ready to speak with you. I sure hope he is. Oh, marriage! Oh, they're getting married.
What? How is this not a public thing?
I have no Scoobies. My Scooby-Doos are going away. They're running around in the garden.
So this is a combo coronation and marriage.
Because
I mean,
let's just find out.
As you said, I'm really confused why they'd do a private coronation, since that kind of defeats the point. You know, you'll...
And how wouldn't a royal wedding be public? Like, bro, how wouldn't a royal wedding be public?
Kind of the whole idea is to say, like, as soon as the king dies, if you have an heir apparent...
If you squint, her nose disappears.
Yeah.
Sorry, that was a total non sequitur.
But if you have an heir apparent, you know who's going to be the king next.
Yeah.
The coronation is just there to say, hey, everyone, this guy is... He is the guy in charge, alright?
Yeah.
Especially given, you know... Consider if you're in wartime and the king dies.
Mm-hmm.
The crown prince will be now taking control. He will be now taking charge. He'll be doing everything that needs to be done. They don't just go, oh shit, we don't have a head of state. And then, like, mess around until, oh, it's coronation day. Like, the crown prince will be doing the job, but the coronation is kind of a big event to say, hey, everyone, look, this is the new guy who probably for the rest of your life, / hopefully for the rest of your life, is going to be the king. Steelwind's face ran red, as it usually did around the crown prince. Her eyes darted around the room. Wonderful, I've been looking forward to this all day. Shall we go together, Miss Steelwind?
Yes, Your Majesty. She would like to accompany you.
I think I did the stresses wrong there, but...
She would like to accompany. You unstressed the one thing that should have been stressed.
Yeah, okay, now it's gone on to me of saying things wrong. We're just hot potatoing that. We shouldn't keep him waiting. We shouldn't keep him waiting.
Okay.
Scaled Lord. How does she plan to marry him if she can't even get a word out in his presence?
Seriously.
Very easily. Goes over there and talks to the speaker. The speaker goes, do you marry this guy?
Yeah, you know what he means, though.
Yeah. I also have something important to do. Good day to you all. Little Prince trotted out of the room, his head held high.
Isn't that the washroom?
Damn, he's going... Wait. Is it?
I mean, maybe it's downstairs.
Let me sketch a little. Washroom. There you are. Fix the map, everyone.
I will be taking my leave as well. Make no mistake, my men will be keeping an eye on you two.
Question. In your humble opinion, does that need a colon instead of a full stop?
What?
I
make no mistake.
Make no
yes, that
mistake.
needs a colon. I thought you were saying on you too. That should be make no mistake colon because I will be taking my leave as well, but make no mistake full stop just means he's made that sentence. That doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah.
Make no mistake.
I mean, remember.
Make no mistake about what?
Remember could fit in that as well, couldn't it? Like,
yeah.
But remember. And then he just it's
like
if he just walked off, then like,
if you put a full stop, you can end the conversation there and walk off. You cannot end the conversation here and walk off. That would be very weird.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gonna call us a grammar Nazi again.
What, Celeste?
Yeah, remember she did that last time.
Oh yeah.
The room was empty now. It's time to move somewhere else. Common room.
Oh, that was the common room of the Grand Cathedral. I thought we were in the castle.
Sorry, I'm getting mixed up. Common room, there it is. There's a door at the back?
Oh my.
No, I think there is a door at the back. No, there is not a door at the back. There's a secret door at the back. There's a secret door.
We can see 3 of the walls. We can see 3 of the walls here, and none of them have an entrance. Even though it goes forwards and... Okay, but also, are we facing this way, or are we facing that way? If you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know what you mean, because if we're facing that way, that's... But we also know
that could be to the garden, right?
Yeah, well, there must be an interior garden there, because the nave also has windows that have light shining through. So there must be an interior garden.
Okay. Or just, like... the ceiling of the roof of the first floor.
Oh, what are you doing here? Did you follow us?
Not intentionally.
Trust me, you're the last person we wanted to see today.
If they are here by chance, it is because the cosmic balance wills it so.
I don't know why she's into a cult.
She's literally in church talking about some woo-woo cult BS. Anyways, shot. I owe a lot to them.
What do you mean by that? Do you want to see... Dog? No?
It is not my role to speak of such things.
In other words, she had nothing to say about it. And let's show her something interesting like Lloyd. What do you think about this?
Not my place to speak of such things.
My bad. What did you mean when you said you owed us?
You played your role well. Your actions have brought to light the crimes of William and Lloyd.
Nothing's been proven legally.
Well, no, things have been proven legally. It's just what you did wasn't illegal. Like, the courts knew about it. The judge said, okay, that happened. He acknowledged it. And then
Basically, yeah.
And then it went, but it's not legally binding that. It's not actually, like, illegal to do that.
Also, we didn't bring anything to light in, We didn't bring anything to light in regards William. We only have Beatrice, who we'd already, like, thrown the book at her.
Yeah. Beatrice
and she was
claimed
like
her
going,
dad was evil.
William was evil as hell, though! And it's like, okay.
William claimed her dad was evil, but she was
Like-
also the woman who had Scrabble Barfleck on her shoulder
Like,
all day.
do you think anyone is going to take that and be like, oh yeah, well, William Frager must have been evil as sin then? It's like, no, dude. That hasn't been brought to light at all. Maybe to us. Maybe if we believe what she's saying, maybe to us. But I doubt the general public is going to take what she's saying as gospel. Anyway. Yet it was evident in every other aspect. You disgusting cur.
Hold
Sad
on,
and angry.
Calm down on his, calm down on, like, the relationship play going on here. Calm down with that. Not while I'm in the room. Her thoughts were livid, but her demeanour remained blank.
You and William paid off the representatives within my House of Lords. That is a your House of Lords problem.
Mm-hmm.
You need to get better lords in your House of Lords. Because you should have people that don't get paid off, right?
If I was in the House of Lords, I
Shadow
wouldn't
the
get paid
Hedgehog.
off. You could give me all the money in the world, and I just wouldn't care. Well, actually, I would take your money, but then I just wouldn't. I'd still answer the same way.
It's like you. What this means is that your guys are not loyal to you.
Yeah, your
Not
guys are
loyal enough
They're not
that they
loyal
can't be bought off. So you should have more people on your
The
corner
fact
that will refuse being bought
the
off.
fact that someone can be bought off is not representative of the person who is buying them off being like a mastermind manipulator. That's literally just, oh, this guy could just get bought off with a pack of Skittles. Oh well, they're not very trustworthy, are they?
Not one bit. You two made a complete mockery of everything that my noble house has stood for. No,
does your
that's
noble
your
house
House of
stand for?
Lords. Well, the legal system.
Would be nice for her to show up more in my legal game, but hey.
I know, yeah. And for what? So you could temporarily snatch power away from the Steel Winds?
I was merely thinking about the future of my house. You know Lucio can't be trusted.
What are you going to do? Again, you can't economy your way out of a super soldier.
He executed Lady Ophelia, his own wife!
The Grand General executed his wife?
Is that really what happened to her mum?
Hang on. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but we know this information already, don't we?
Yeah, we got it in case
in case-
1.
No, it was in case 3.
3?
It was in case 3, I swear.
Case 3.
In case
Oh,
3, we
yeah, it
had
was
that
case
in
3.
trial.
It might be the case that...
Was Tyrion asleep for that or something? I swear Tyrion knows this information. Like, I swear it was when Lucio was
It
on the
might be
stand.
remake. It might be the
Alright,
remake thing.
I think that might be a remake issue.
He was carrying out his duty. Ophelia committed a crime that demanded absolution. What? Absolution means, it comes from absolve. She committed a crime that demanded she be absolved. Am I the only one thinking that's a little funny?
I was waiting for it to go on because I was thinking that Tyrion was going to go, I think you meant execution. I thought this was Coraline suddenly turning into the
Alaric.
Yeah, Alaric Wyvern God. Like, I literally thought that was what's going on. Demands absolution.
I understand that you cared for her, but you're spitting on her memory by using her to justify your actions.
Aye.
Enough. I've had enough to mourn for today. Oh, the king really is dead. Long live the king.
What? He's dead.
The old king is dead. Long live the king.
Ah, yeah. He's saying, the king's dead. Long live the king. What?
Now the old king is dead. Long live the king.
Your Grace, this has to have opened your eyes to.
Priest.
I guess she's a priest.
Okay.
Your Grace, specifically, Bishop.
She's a bishop.
I guess so.
Okay.
Your Grace, this has to have opened your eyes to the corruption in the justice system. I'm pretty sure Bishop is Your Grace, and then Your Excellency is Cardinal. You have the power to change it. You have the power to do something to fix it.
Actually, I would contest that, Tyrion.
Why?
Because the justice system has allowed for the right person to get arrested.
Yeah.
At the end of the day. Yes, the wrong person was arrested originally, but they were able to be defended and the real criminal found.
Well, what she needs to do is kick those guys out of the House of Lords.
Yeah,
who took the
everything
bribes.
else there, yeah, there's corruption, but it's not in the legal system. There's a bunch of assholes that are trying to corrupt the legal system and bribing the people in the House of Lords.
At the end of the day, when has the judge ever done something corrupt?
He
Other
hasn't.
than-
That's the
he's-
problem.
The only time he's done things corrupt is when he actively helps Tyrion against,
Yeah.
like, you know, when he completely unverifiably goes, yeah, all right, those stacks of papers look legit, and just trusts that Tyrion's magic stack of papers were kind of gangster.
Her Shadow the Hedgehog highlight flipped.
Did it?
Yeah, watch when she turns back.
Okay.
It'll be on the right side.
How dare you take advantage of our poor mood to plant your insidious ideas?
Oh,
Why the outrage, Lloyd? Should he have given you and William credit for the idea?
Ah.
Mr. Cuthbert, have you ever heard of the saying that justice is blind?
no, but I have heard of the saying that justice is an illusion, little prince. Well, I guess so.
That saying is incorrect. Justice isn't blind. It must be kept blind. No, you can't keep something unless it already is that. It must be made blind could work there, but it isn't blind, it must be kept blind.
Yeah.
It isn't naturally blind, it must be kept blind could also work.
Yeah. But justice isn't blind, it must be kept
That door
blind.
isn't open, it must be kept open. You see what I mean?
That just sounds like I'm in trouble for something.
I'm sure I must look like a naive and blind fool to you.
Actually, I don't really have an opinion on you. The narrator told me you're a bit of a dum-dum, but other than that, I don't.
No, I'm not
really-
going to let that go because they've used naive correctly before. They've spelt
yeah.
naive. They've spelt naive correctly before. So she just said naive. The truth is that I've had my own suspicions of William and Lloyd for years. Every instinct in my body has been screaming that they were plotting behind our backs.
What?
However, I could never definitively prove it, not even to myself. Humans are inherently flawed. It is our very nature. I mean, to be fair, if we weren't flawed, then we wouldn't be able to develop.
Yeah.
Like, you kind of need a flaw to be able to develop. If we
Yeah.
weren't flawed, we would be perfect at everything. But I'd like to know what she means.
I kind of want to know what she means, and also
Like, the
I
originating-
feel like is it just me, or does Coraline come in, start waffling about some like
Armchair philosophy.
like some proper, you know. Ooh, this is thought-provoking. I heard it on like a news article somewhere,
I heard this on my favourite news streamer's
and then
stream.
you know, and then she just she waffles a bit about human nature, human condition, and then just walks off. And it's like, okay, well, that was intriguing.
Now, I imagine that when she's talking about humans being flawed, she's talking about a very specific flaw
I could have
that she
a
thinks
lot
is
more-
inherent in all humans.
I could have a lot more fun with this character if the narrator didn't come in and say, "There's Coraline, she's a moron."
She's kind of a dumbass.
Like,
But, you know, what does it actually say? Because we've got it, haven't we? Her noble house of... it didn't say anything. Huh.
It only said it when she, in case one, like, ending thing. The case 1 ending thing did the usual and went, yeah, here's Coraline, she's a dumb poopy head, and you know, it said, oh, the High Speaker and Coraline, they're just here for the ride, they're stupid. Remus is over there though. It's like, oh,
What many refer to as instinct is simply the drive for an individual's own survival. So
what do you think instinct is then?
So your instincts were telling you that those guys were sus. So your drive for your own survival was telling you that those guys were sus. Also, what's even wrong with that?
What many refer to as instinct is simply the drive
Is
for
that
an
necessarily a
individual's own
flaw?
survival.
Is that a flaw yet? I don't think that's a flaw just yet.
Well, this sentence doesn't make any sense to me in the first place, because what many refer to as instinct, what do you think of it instinct as? Usually, like, basic animalistic urges,
You know, like
right?
a gut feeling.
And, like,
You know, intuition.
And, right, every animal always has that very basic survive thing.
So
Like,
humans
when-
are flawed because they're
when
like
you-
animals.
When you go into a...
Because they are animals.
When you go into a shack in the middle of nowhere, late at night, and you hear a chainsaw revving, you don't just sit there like a jelly
Why
bean.
would you be in a
No.
shack in the middle of the night?
But no, take that as an example, right? What's driving you to think, I should get out of here?
Oh, your
Instinct, right?
Yeah,
Because you
get
wanna
You
survive.
get the heebie-jeebies in your tummy.
Like, isn't instinct largely about survival of the fittest? You know, you don't just sit there
you
like
kind
a
of
jelly
get
baby.
instincts that you need to eat and instincts that you need to, drink. I would not be arrogant in saying that House Sybil holds the most power among the 4 pillars. Yeah, you wouldn't be arrogant. You'd be a flippin' moron. You know who does? House Steelwind. They actually have the military. What is your legislation going to do if they occupy your house?
Yeah.
What is your legislation going to do if they occupy your house?
I'm not gonna
Tell
lie.
me!
Coraline, I'm not gonna lie. Your magic crystal ball versus Steelwind's head. My money's on Steelwind's head. I'm not gonna lie. Like, if Lucio comes in and tries to dropkick you, I don't think your pseudo philosophy is gonna do much against him. I actually don't. She's just. What are these sentences? Genuinely. She's just
Humans are inherently flawed. It is our very nature. What many refer to as instinct is simply the drive for an individual's own survival. I would not be arrogant in saying that House Sybil holds the most power among the 4 pillars.
She's flipping through a book and picking random pages and random sentences.
You know
out
what?
of
You know what it's giving? It's giving you know when you're writing an essay and you just have all of your different points and
Yeah.
they don't connect.
Yeah, it's just there.
And your teacher has to be like, yeah, these are good, but you need to connect these.
Yeah, that's genuinely what I like. Is she
That's
going?
what it's giving. We oversee the exchange of resources between noble houses. Incorrect. That's the
That's
Sanctuses.
Sanctus.
We authorize the movement of our forces. Incorrect. You don't have forces.
Yeah, I don't know.
She's waffling.
She's-
She waffled before, and do you
Yeah.
remember in case 3? Do you remember in case
It
3
might-
when
it
she
might
goes
be unjust.
It might seem it might seem cruel, but it's fair. And then or maybe that was the second part. But
Yeah,
earlier she said the world is unfair. And then later on she said
Says, might be
it
cruel,
might be cruel,
but it is fair.
but it's fair.
And
And
it's like, what is she saying?
Oh, Sybil.
I
Just
genuinely- and it's not like, and yeah, I said it. I did say, in the case 1 post case
Yeah.
scene, the narrator was kind of mean, just described her as a bit of a dunce. But this isn't like she doesn't get it. This feels like trying to speak to an AI that hasn't been trained yet. It's just bringing up random shit.
And she could have been such an iconic character. Imagine, case 3, she comes in and drops truth bombs, then pisses off.
Yeah.
This case, she comes in, drops truth bombs, and pisses off. We'd be sitting at the end like, yo, Coraline Sybil was kind of fire, though, for
Instead, she
just being in 2
comes
scenes.
over, drops a bunch of
Drops a bunch of random word salad.
It's like she's got a bag full of mics and she keeps dropping them, but they don't have anything to do with anything. She's just mic dropping,
dropping
mic
mics.
dropping, and then we're just sitting here like, what are you doing to all those mics? I don't get it. What's going on?
The other pillars are the arms and legs of Wyvernguard, but House Sybil is its beating heart.
Okay, nice metaphor. In what way does that reflect reality? As Rad just said, you have no forces.
Yeah.
You are not the trading house.
Yeah, because that's
You're
the
not
Sanctuses.
the house with all the money.
Yeah, because that's the
You're the house that does legislation. And all you've done in legislation so far is apparently not have any legal precedent for multiple different things that, to be honest, really should have legal precedent.
Familiars. It's the familiar thing, especially. I don't know about the demons. I'm willing to throw a pass on the demons, but the because like they said, no one's seen a demon in 100 years, and everyone was like, oh my god, is that a demon? You know, like fine, sure. Demons haven't been seen in ages. Demons aren't in the legislation, fine. But the familiars, everyone knows about familiars, and by everyone knows about familiars, I mean familiars are rare. But even if familiars are rare, they should be known about. Just because it's rare to say be an open heart surgeon, I don't know how rare it is to be.
They don't even,
or a neurosurgeon. There's legislation around neurosurgery.
they don't even sit there. Hang on, let's take this for example. They don't even have legislation for the prosecution randomly and subtly spawning in a bunch of papers that specifically say, I win. They don't even have legislation for what to do in that case. Like, what?
You just provide.
It just-
It was just new evidence.
Like, even if the judge
New
said,
evidence has come
"Okay,
to light.
this is going to be new evidence. This is treated as, like, new evidence. Like, to everyone in that room, surely that looked like he used the summon spell to summon in a bunch of documents. Like, you've got to think, everyone in that room just saw him summon in a bunch of documents and then go, that's
Boom,
checkmate.
That's checkmate.
And then the judge went, all right, I'll let that slide. It's like, what?
All would have been solved by going like Tobio said during the case. All would have been solved if he just said, if he just asked Scrabler, is this all accurate to your contract? Is this your contract with Beatrice, and is all of this accurate?
Yeah.
And he'd have to either go like, oh well, I wouldn't say it's not inaccurate, but potentially the possibility of me not saying it isn't inaccurate might be considered an admission of the fact that I don't know whether or not it isn't inaccurate. Or
You know what he should have done?
What?
Scrabler should have gone, you'll have to let me see it. You'll have to let me see it. And he gets it, and they scribble some over it. No, it's not. It's really not. Look, it's not. I don't know.
Yeah. And then, or alternatively, he'd have to be like, "Yep, that's all true." At which point, we win the case anyway. But anyway, to put my finger on the scales of justice would be to disrupt the harmony of our system. It would disrupt the cosmic balance.
What on God's green earth do you mean by that?
If
What
I
in
were
the
to
fields of
influ-
Narnia are you talking about?
If I, the noble, tasked with controlling the justice system, were to control the justice system, it would disrupt the harmony of our society.
Does she think that investigating people's crimes is disrupting the balance of the universe somehow? You're literally saying...
Either that, or like maybe what she means by putting my finger on the scales of justice is doing stuff she can't like
The what?
the cosmic balance. Yeah, maybe what she's saying by that is, if I were to use my resources in a way that was not in accordance with our laws.
But she's not even trying... Look, every instinct in my body was screaming that they were plotting behind our backs. Did she investigate it? No.
Yeah, she could have just investigated.
She's out here, like, saying, oh, I couldn't have done anything. You could have investigated it.
Yeah.
You haven't given a reason why you didn't investigate it at all.
This is her rationale for not having done anything, though. Even though, like you say, she could have investigated.
This is like saying, oh, well, I can't go into their house and shoot them, so I guess I just won't do anything. It's like, what? Bit of an extreme example, you know?
Yeah,
like,
sublime to the ridiculous.
like, you know... Well, I can't give him,
She's out here saying cosmic balance in a literal church. I can't
Yeah,
believe...
I don't
Is the cosmic balance part of the Church of Bahamut's doctrine?
I want to see a full text of the Church of Bahamut's doctrine.
I wouldn't go into a cathedral and start talking about Baal. Just saying.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's just not the done thing. It's not... It's like it's kind of
Tobio's
It's
can
not
control
cool.
the script because immediately
the
cosmic
what?
balance.
The cosmic balance.
What are you talking about? What even is the cosmic balance? Hang on.
And a question mark and an exclamation mark. Tyrion's also exasperated
Yeah,
by how
yeah,
much
yeah.
Coraline's waffling. It's the natural order of the world. It is the guiding philosophy of House Sybil. It is the belief that everything naturally progresses towards something better.
So you just expect things to get better without having to do anything. The people of the kingdom are suffering because of your inaction.
My inaction? You place the blame on me, but what about you?
No. Calm down. You have the legislation. I can't pass bills. You can pass bills, you can pass acts. That's your job. That's not Tyrion's job. Although it seems to be becoming Tyrion's job, because he's just set 3 legal precedents in one case.
jeez.
Like, she's just like, what about you? I don't know, I don't want my job. What?
You were once a champion of your so-called justice, but you've stopped your work as a defense
Steady
attorney.
on, he's only not done a case for a month.
Yeah, maybe he just maybe like
He could have just been in the Bahamas.
yeah,
He could've
maybe he
gone
had
to
a
France.
holiday. Yeah, France. Maybe he's just had poor luck getting clients this last month. How many lives could you have saved in the month that you spent on vacation? Yeah, okay, so she does just think he was on vacation.
Okay. Valid from Celeste, honestly, here. I mean, what?
It's not his responsibility to clean up your mess. I have no idea how much he suffered doing this. Irrelevant, Celeste.
Irrelevant. It doesn't matter how much he's suffering. It's just...
It's about duty. It's about responsibility.
This ain't a matter of his suffering.
Wow.
A better example of this, or a better thing to say at this juncture, Celeste, would probably be, in what way does sitting around all day, floating an orb in your hand, help the cosmic balance? What?
I'm surprised we didn't get to, like, go at, take aim at that philosophy a little harder. Because it's super duper laughable.
I don't know where to start with her philosophy. Every time you try and talk to her, she just fucking
The
says
cosmic-
sentences. She puts a full stop, then goes on to a
When did we
completely
have-
separate sentence.
What did she say earlier about the cosmic balance? She said it before, I swear. If you've ever heard of the justice being blind, blah 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 blah. Oh, she didn't say it earlier.
Oh, there it was.
Oh, it was here?
Up a little. Did I just think it?
I
into
guess you
existence?
thought it
Wow.
into existence.
Maybe because I saw Coraline and I
Yeah,
thought,
cosmic. To put my finger on the scales of justice would be to disrupt the harmony of our system. It would disrupt the cosmic balance. So that wasn't her saying to act in the justice system without knowing, to enact, to use my power and authority based on feelings that I get rather than raw evidence would be to disrupt our system. She was saying to do anything would be to disrupt the cosmic balance.
For some reason, she seems to think that House Sybil is so. What I'm getting from her philosophy is that everyone else there's this cosmic balance voodoo bullshit going on that's like pushing everyone in the right direction.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's the
And then
score from Tales of the
For
Abyss.
some reason, House Sybil is exempt from that, and in fact will upset it if she does anything with her life.
So she just sits there and
She
floats
just
her
sits
orb.
there and floats her orb and occasionally talks to some people. Why even was she at
What
Lloyd's
about the
house?
House of Lords? What about the House of Lords?
More importantly, what was she doing at Lloyd's house in case 3?
Talking
She couldn't have
to
been
him?
investigating him because she's already said she doesn't want to fucking do that.
She was hanging out.
She was hanging
She
out.
was just there to hang out. And also, I got to ask about the House of Lords, because she referred to it as her House of Lords. So I presume it's some kind of a group or organization or what have you that debates legislation and legislative processes.
Yeah.
So with that being the case, she has in her employ people who enact changes in the legislative system.
Yeah.
So how is that not House Sybil affecting the cosmic balance.
This character is so confusing. I'm actually genuinely confused.
You're right. He shouldn't bear that kind of responsibility alone. Every commoner has the ability to learn and practice law as you do, Mr. Cuthbert. So why are you one of the few commoners that do so? From what I've heard, you're one of the few people who defend mages of the common folk. Every other attorney wouldn't even consider taking them as clients. Oh, Ruby would. Perhaps the problem lies in the common folk, then. They're fully capable of rising to defend the innocent, yet they do nothing.
Sybil, they're your laws. They're your laws. What? Did she think she just made the perfect legal system?
That's the that is the most coherent thing she said.
Yeah, that is,
however short-sighted it is.
Yeah.
At least she's made an argument.
At least
this
she
time
said.
that
At least
flows.
she actually said a couple sentences that made sense. Like my brain got a little downtime there. Yeah, it's not much of an argument though. I don't know. Maybe all of you should be like law.
Why are you the only commoner who's a noble and defends people?
I don't know why she's saying, "Oh, it's the commoners."
It must be their fault
when-
because they're not trying hard.
I don't know why
enough
she
or
said all the commoners, like the nobles, don't get in trouble very frequently, which the last 4 cases prove. They get in trouble very frequently.
Well, yeah, I guess from one standpoint you could say maybe these are the only cases, but then from the other standpoint you could say, but you're showing the player only these cases. There aren't even a few cases of commoners doing that. Then again, Theodore was a commoner.
Also, speaking of that, the random like, by the way, there were other cases that happened in case 3.
Yeah.
Is that real anymore? Because I feel
Surely.
like,
Why not?
well, because there was that Ruby. I can't remember if it was Ruby or Celeste or whatever who said, "Remember, we defended Wallace. You defended, like, you know."
Oh
You
yeah,
defended
I
me,
mentioned it at
you
the
defended
time, didn't it?
Wallace, you defended...
It was Celeste.
I was like, what? 3?
Wait, Tyrion didn't clap back at that at all?
Tyrion just went, okay. That's valid, actually, yeah. I respect
Fair enough.
No, he was like, I respect the groove on that. I respect, like, the idea behind that one. The sunlight was shining through this glass window. Great. Oh, it's shining through that glass window too. Nice reflection. The ceramic altar was at the end of the room. A ceramic. The candles made on top of it were made out of pure gold. Don't know how you can tell that by looking at it, but got a bit of an alchemist on our hands here.
Final plea.
Must be heavy candles if they're actually made out of pure gold too. Even those things must be a son of a bitch. Your Grace, you have something to do. You have more power than possibly anyone else in the kingdom. You have a voice. She has the Thuum.
That's precisely why I can't act so recklessly. A power like mine can't be invoked so clumsily. You haven't invoked it at all!
Coraline, we're not asking you to invoke it clumsily in any way, shape, or form. We're asking you to say, do something, right? We're asking you to do something.
Like anything at all!
I want you to blink to breathe kind of thing. Like, I'm not asking you to do, you know, pro-level gymnastics here. I'm asking you to assert to me the fact that you're alive. Because currently, you haven't done anything at 38 years of age. I just want to make sure you're actually still with us, right? So maybe do something legal. Yeah? Like, do some legal thing. Maybe look over the three precedents I've just set last month.
Like, it would be nice if... Yeah, you see, this is exactly the problem. I must trust that the system my family has built will allow the cosmic balance to guide us to a better tomorrow. I'm just sitting here thinking, maybe if she had an argument that wasn't, but the score says I can't. Like, if she didn't have a... Which, by the way, is a philosophy, a thinking, a thought system that only she follows.
Yeah.
Precisely to prevent her from doing anything. If instead she had a reason for not doing anything, it would be a much more potent scene.
Yep.
You know, imagine Tyrion sitting there like, no, come on, you got to do something about this, and she's like, And she's like, no, I've got to go through loads of red tape. Or, you know,
If she had any reason,
I can't do that without doing this. Or if I do this, what do you think is going to happen if I don't also do this? Or, you know, if I make this legislation about the nobility, yeah, say that for instance. If it weakened, like, if she says, if she weakened the noble's power in court, and she just goes like, and where do you think that leaves me? Like that. Like, what do you think happens when I make every other noble house my enemy for passing that? Do you think I'll still have that power tomorrow? And even if I do, and once I don't, do you really think that the next person to have my power won't just change it back immediately?
yeah.
Like, I can't just wholesale, like, sweep through and do a bunch of shit that the nobility doesn't like. Not even me, because then they'll just gang up on me and take the power back, and then reverse things. I have to do it carefully. I have to make changes small and simply and carefully. Otherwise, you just kiss the capacity for change goodbye, because it's going to be the case for like 2 weeks max.
We said the whole thing in case 3 of, we said the whole thing of, Lloyd doesn't have any real motivation for doing all these things and yada yada yada. Coraline genuinely feels like they've got a piece of, small thin piece of tarpaulin over nothing, and they're trying to convince me that she has some sort of motivation behind the curtain. I'm like, I can see there's no motivation. She's literally just constantly waffling that, no, the cosmic balance, which, let me translate it for you real quick, her like, parents' laws, she trusts those and thinks, yeah, I'll do, so I won't do anything. And that somehow also translates into, if people are violating my parents' laws, I'll just let them.
I can't investigate them because the cosmic balance will guide us to a better tomorrow.
So my parents' laws will guide us to a better tomorrow, so I won't enforce them.
Especially since they didn't say that the laws that we have currently were enshrined by the church.
Yeah.
Because if that were the case, then I'd be like, oh, well, there's kind of like a religious thing going on here of we've got to follow the 10 Commandments kind of thing.
Yeah, but it's just, this is what's happening.
Right now. Sybil's parents, who were also Sybil's, said, these are the laws we're going to have. And then they all just said, yeah, okay.
Just said, oh, that's good enough. But the laws my ancestors made are good enough. But again, she won't enforce them for some reason, because she specifically said Lloyd and William went against the law, against the cosmic balance, if you will. And then she's saying, oh, well, I just won't investigate them, though, because...
Essentially, they've once again refused to give Tyrion a challenge and a chance to learn from someone else why things can't be the way he wants them to be. And learn from that a bit.
And it's funny because he's not even like questioning. He's not even really arguing with her, because I feel like Tyrion's just as flabbergasted as us. He doesn't know what to argue.
The cosmic balance,
like,
bro.
How do you argue with her? She doesn't even make any sense.
The rules must be followed, otherwise there would be nothing separating us from the animals. I choose to have no voice, because it is my responsibility to make sure that everyone else has one.
In what?
What?
In what darn tootin' way is what you're doing that?
Does everyone else include the House of Lords? Or the commoners? Or the nobles? Or... What do you mean by everyone else? And by the way, no one else has the authority and powers that you do. So... what you're saying there is by not using the authorities that I have and powers afforded to me, because I don't do that because it's my responsibility to make sure everyone else can. But no one else can in the first place. You're literally the only one with that authority.
She's making the argument here that if she keeps the only nuke, then doesn't use it,
then everyone else will have a nuke.
No, there's still only one nuke, and it's in your silo.
Superman, you're the only person with powers. Will you do something? No, it's my responsibility to never use my powers, because that means everyone else has powers. Like, no, Superman, it doesn't! Superman, you gotta do things, Superman.
What about the late Duke of Finance? Look how easily he bent your system to his own ends. Yes.
That's a reasonable response, especially since she had people like you are part of the system as well. Deflection. Just a straight
it's just
deflection.
deflection.
Akin to white blood cells in an organism, you sought out the infection and corrected it.
Pause. We know about fucking white blood cells?
Yes, we know about white blood cells.
Sorry, that just hit me again because we you know.
That was a straight deflection, though.
No, but hang on. What?
What, white blood cells? What's wrong with white blood cells? When did we discover them?
Where does the Mandem, and by the Mandem I mean fucking Wallace Nightgrave. How does Wallace think learning point kill will help him fight microbes? Because we now know that fucking microbial bacteria, you know, like, we know that they have, you know, what's it called? Magnifying glasses and shit, so you can look at the... They have microscopy here, clearly, because they know about white blood cells.
Yes.
No one knew about that before like, advanced microscopy, because it's not like you can just find the fuckers lying around.
Yes.
So... she's not talking about the humours of the body or anything, so they know advanced stages. They know advanced stages of biological function. And this motherfucker is still out here thinking point kill will in any way help him. What is bro doing? Brother, learn medicine. We clearly know about medicine.
Some surgery, bro. Like, just learn surgery. Learn how to surgery.
Like,
so her answer to what about the people who mess with your system? Well, you found him messing the system and stopped him from doing it, didn't you?
yeah, wow.
It's like, yeah, you could have.
Yeah, like...
You could have.
So her answer is, I got lucky.
She's the most aggressively passive person.
It was only out of sheer luck. Do you have any idea how badly William's plot could have ended if it had gone the other way?
I'll admit the House of Lords was far more fallible than I expected. I'm sincerely thankful that you brought it to light.
But you're going to do nothing, as usual?
But I'm going to do nothing. The system isn't perfect. But incidents like this allow us to prevent such abuse from happening in the future.
How?
Like a species evolving over history.
We know fucking evolution! What's next? Jesus Christ!
Like a stream smoothing out the edges of a stone. The cosmic balance will bring us to a better future.
Alright, sorry for tweaking out, guys, but seriously, this cooks and salts my bacon. What are we doing here? We've just had Darwinian evolution discussed. Advanced biology.
Yeah.
Like, throw out the window any kind of idea that this is...
The monkey's paw.
Yeah.
Because I said, well, what if she came in and dropped truth bombs?
Yeah.
Not that kind of truth bomb, Coraline!
She knows too much. Next she's going to be talking about Apollo 13 and the moon. Like, she's racing rapidly through history. She's going. Zoom. Like, soon she's going to be teaching us about things we haven't invented yet.
What did she say? Can I get the log? I just want to see what that... System isn't perfect, but the incidents like this allows to prevent such abuse from happening in the future. That isn't a necessarily poor thing, but do you know how we prevent such abuse from happening in the future? We legislate around the loophole that was used. Yeah. Right? Who can do that, Coraline? Who can make new legislation to ensure that the loophole is corrected?
Well, everyone.
Who can do that, Coral? Oh, yeah. Everyone has the power to just legislate. Then again, Tyrion did. By saying, hey, there's no legal precedent for this.
Technically
so show me the law. Yeah.
Because that was the judge's decision to do that. So that judge decided everything that we're doing now.
That said, whilst I choose not to have a voice, I think yours could be of great help to us. Shortly after her indictment, Lady Beatrice made a plea deal with Prosecutor Steelwind. Why did we let her do that?
She did what?
Why did we let her do that?
What plea deal?
Why did we let her do... Her evidence and testimony have allowed us to arrest several seat members within the House of Lords.
Okay.
No!
She's going to hell, though, right?
No!
We're still, like... Because I'm not gonna lie, if you're
Tell
not...
me...
If you're not, I'm getting out the little Blixter 9000 and I'm gonna get her around the bike shed and blah.
Tell me that we managed to plea deal her down from execution to life imprisonment. Because she can't be out in the public again. Come on.
I mean, she is evil incarnate, I would say.
She's
again.
literally got a pact with a demon.
She...
There are many vacant seats now. Would you be interested in having one, Mr. Cuthbert? No. Hold on a second. Sybil. So that was called the House of Lords, right? You would have to give him peerage. Are you prepared to give Cuthbert peerage to make him part of the House of Lords and give him a seat?
I think Coraline thinks she's in, like, the 21st century. Because, again, she's now talking about the House of Commons.
Do you know what that's giving?
What?
I'm looking for a potion that turns you into the supreme being.
Have you got one?
Have you got one?
I don't know what to say.
Would you be interested in having one?
Would you be interested in having one, Mr. Cuthbert?
Tyrion Cuthbert, as he is, I honestly feel like he would strongly consider this. Giving,
Surely.
having a voice in the legal system of the country.
Maybe the idea of being, like, considered a noble on technicality would, like, just... Maybe it's going to grind his goat so much that he just refuses. What?
Caroline, you can't be serious.
I've realised the House of Lords could use a lot more oversight. Something I think you can provide.
What, you're going to make him the speaker or something?
Of course, I'd need to consult the other representatives, but I think they'll agree. Actually, they would agree, wouldn't they?
What's going on?
Because anyone who's left behind wasn't sus in the first place.
Yeah, I mean, well, are the people who were left behind not sus? Did she fire them?
But
I swear
she said there's empty seats now.
Well, I swear she started this whole argument saying, oh, well, I didn't do anything because this, that, and the other. Like, what are we even arguing over anymore?
I'll give you some time to think about it.
Sure.
Hey, Caroline! Caroline!
Minister of Justice ignored him and left the room. Duke of Commerce chased after her frantically.
She's the Minister of Justice.
I don't know.
Wow. Wasn't expecting that.
Me neither, but I... You probably scoop my brain out and put it in an ice cream cone at the moment, because I'm just... I don't know. The idea is ridiculous.
It's wonderful, Tyrion. This is what you want. You would have a voice in the...
Okay, so let's get the fuck out of
you
my
would
presence.
you would have a voice in the country's legal system, so that you would be able to uncorrupt it from within.
Bro, I genuinely get...
That's literally what you want, Tyrion.
Get Celeste off my screen before I
could
chuck her
totally
out
say-
that window, I swear to God. What is she talking about?
I could totally say that if she was, sorry, if Tyrion was like, no, I wouldn't be able... Well, then I wouldn't be able to practice law anymore. Then I could see that, but anyway, Celeste says, I kind of understand her worldview in a way. Celeste? Really?
I genuinely don't know what she means. What? She's just using that cosmic balance nonsense as an excuse to do nothing.
That was 100% correct,
yeah,
Tyrion.
like, I don't even... I don't know what... I don't know if she's using that as an excuse to do nothing. I don't think she... I don't know...
No thoughts, head empty?
I don't know if she has thoughts. Like, genuinely, I don't know. She really confuses me. It's like being in her presence makes me confused. I genuinely think she doesn't need to open her mouth, and if I saw her, I'd just get confused.
But think about what it'd be like to have that much power. Everything you could do could... Sorry. Everything you do could potentially affect the entire kingdom.
Yes.
Yes, so you use it in
use
the
it-
right way. You study carefully what is the right thing to do. You don't do anything that you're not certain of. That doesn't mean you don't do anything ever.
Yeah, what does... What?
Imagine being responsible for the lives of millions of people. Okay, Wyvern has millions of people in it.
Okay.
Now imagine nobles like William, Lucio, and Von Sanctus. That was weird. First name, and last name, all trying to manipulate you into getting trying to manipulate you to get what they want.
Well, we're kind of chill with William and Lucia, but like Von Sanctus, we're not there yet.
She could have said Freyga Steelwind and Von Sanctus, and I would have understood.
Also,
exactly
trying
what she
to
meant.
manipulate you. Do you know what the idea there is? Don't listen to them.
Yeah.
Like how you literally just. She said she didn't listen to them because she thought they were suspicious.
Yeah.
If you think someone's suspicious, you just don't listen to them. Like the thing is, if someone's suspicious of you, you can't really manipulate them anymore because they just don't listen to you.
Like, do you notice in Othello, At no point does he ever get suspicious of Iago, and then Iago isn't capable of going like, nah, trust me, bro.
Yeah, like if you're suspicious of someone, it's kind of game over. You're cooked. Like, oh well, I can't do much. Also, I'm going to need to have a serious word with Arya and say, you let her take a plea deal.
Yeah.
Really?
It's just because they wanted the information.
They wanted the information, but how did she have that information in the first place?
On...
She already knew that was a thing. Like, I don't know.
I don't blame her for not trusting herself to use that power. Yeah, but do you know what happens if you don't trust yourself to use power? You know what the most what the most respectful thing you can do there is? The thing that is the most...
Give power to someone else?
Yeah, give it to someone else.
Rather than just going, I just won't use it.
It's like, Huh? Cabbage. Prime Minister with the cabbage.
Liz Truss.
Liz Truss, that was it. My bad. It's like Liz Truss. She stepped down after a month, evidently because she thought she couldn't handle it. That's way better than just carrying on.
Going, yeah, well,
knowing, well, I don't think I'm really up to the task.
Spite
but
the haters.
I'll do it. I'll do it anyway.
I'll just do it to spite the haters.
Like, she got a lot of flack for it, but I honestly respect the decision. If you think you're not up to doing something that's really important, then just bow out.
Yep.
Like that is a sensible decision.
But why are we?
I can respect you for that.
What are we doing here? Like, what are we asking at this point? You know, like what's going on?
What we're doing is poor Sybil. I don't know why we're doing poor Sybil.
I think poor Sybil. I think poor Sybil because I don't think she was born with a brain. I don't know.
I don't agree with her, but I'm just saying that I understand where she's coming from.
She like reminds me of I don't know.
Celeste,
what she reminds
you
me
have
of, like...
loads of power. You've never been shy of using it.
Celeste,
even in situations you shouldn't, to be honest.
Celeste, you trying to work out where she's coming from is making you dumber.
Honestly, actually,
me trying to work out where she's coming from is making me dumber.
Actually, I'm going to put it out there that it doesn't really make that much sense for her character to actually say this, because we're talking about someone. When has she ever restricted the use of her super strength? She didn't do it when bending the bars. She didn't do it when threatening the guys outside Tyrion's childhood home. She's used magic here, there, and everywhere. Aburio in court.
She even
and
learned a spell
Aquafina or whatever it was
called. She
called.
learned the spell that killed her father because it's
Big
convenient.
Aqua, that was it. Aquafina.
She learnt the spell that killed her father because it's convenient.
Because it's convenient. This is a person who thinks if you have power, you should use it. How is that congruent with her saying, you know, I think I kind of get it. She has all this power and she doesn't use it. She would just be thinking, no, Sybil, Coraline is just too weak to use her power. She should recognise that she should be using it.
Also, they do realise that if the judge said, no, I can't legislate that, and decided to actually uphold the law and say, well, we don't really know what it's like to have demons and familiars and all of this testify, Beatrice would get off scot-free.
Yeah.
In what way is that, you know...
You probably know it better than anyone else. The right thing to do isn't always so plain and simple. It's a good thing it always is for Tyrion.
You probably know it better than anyone else. Tyrion has never had to question that. He luckily lucked out and heard Beatrice say, I hope he doesn't work out that I actually did kill William.
Yeah.
And every other time, it just so happens...
So the Celeste thing, he's like, oh, Celeste definitely didn't do it. Defending her is the right thing. The Wallace thing, oh, Wallace definitely didn't do it. Defending him's obviously the right thing. The Lloyd thing, oh, gotta defeat Lloyd. Oh, I didn't manage to. Oh, well.
Yeah.
But he knew that the right thing was to try and defeat Lloyd, and everyone agreed on that.
Tyrion has never had a problem
Beatrice, she's evil, I need to defeat her. Everyone agreed with her on that. Defeating her was the right thing. He has never been conflicted over what the right thing to do is.
Tyrion is... It's actually negative how headstrong Tyrion is.
Oh,
He is too sure of himself and too, like, I'll just do this and it'll be right.
He keeps being right. He needs a wake-up call so that he can understand that he should be thinking about things a little more carefully, but that never happens. He's just constantly right about everything.
This line is completely... This is out of the blue. This is out of the blue.
It's a non sequitur.
I'll admit that she does seem sincere in trying to do right by the kingdom.
Road
You
to
can understand.
hell.
You can understand that she's being sincere. But I suppose auditing the House of Lords would be a simple thing with the Eye of Horus. Who said you were going to be the auditor of it?
Audit.
What?
Unless they're guarded.
Yeah. What?
Are you going to take her offer?
I just sighed and scratched my head. My problems were always with
Oh, he's
Wyvern's
considering
justice
it.
system.
He's considering it.
There was a lot of good I could do if I had a seat at the table. The table? Is it a table of lords now?
It's just another metaphor.
But at the same time, was I really going to jump headfirst into this? It's a lot. I'll have to sit on it for a while.
Da, 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 da.
Coraline, wait!
We're in the
They
same
did get out of the
room.
room.
It's a big room though.
Long room.
You seriously going to put that boy in the House of Lords?
No, that boy.
Are you seriously going to put that boy in the House of Lords? He admitted that he's a cleric of the theocracy.
This is true. That is true.
Was he there for that, or did that go public?
That's gone public. 'Cause he
Oh
wasn't
my
there for that.
god! There should be people going to his house.
How isn't he dead yet?
I mean, maybe not like to attack him, but to definitely throw eggs at his house.
He's literally like Lucio is excusing his like baby murders with them. The populace despise the theocracy. They're willing to like listen and chill out with a guy who murders babies because at least he's keeping us safe from the theocracy. This is not a normal level of hatred. These people would do anything to spite the theocracy. I'd be surprised if he's not getting flayed alive by children in the street.
He can't be trusted.
That's valid. I mean, he did admit to, again, being...
He declared himself an enemy of the state, essentially.
I'm a spy from an enemy nation.
Went public. That's awful, man. Shut up, Lloyd.
What? Coraline,
You and William orchestrated the deaths of hundreds of innocent people behind my back, and yet you feel nothing. What is wrong with you?
What's wrong with you? Sorry.
What's wrong with her is that she never does anything, even though that she should.
Well, it was really William's idea.
I'd actually agree with that, considering case one ending. Don't give me that trite.
No, he's being dead ass with you right now.
You've been like this since we were children. You always lick the boot of whoever you think is strongest and hide behind them like a snivelling child. I may not use my voice, but you just parrot whoever is willing to put up with you.
I don't.
I can see the truth even if you can't. I am a divination mage, after all. You aligned yourself with William because you were too much of a coward to go against him. You justified it, using your little vendetta against Lucio. All because the Grand General executed Ophelia, the woman you never had the balls to even try to win the heart
Never had the
of.
balls.
Never had the balls.
She does. She's been teleported from the 21st century.
Never had the balls.
I'm dead certain of it. She doesn't even know
That
where
should
she
no.
is.
That should be gumption. Absolutely and utterly, that should be gumption, or some such.
Ah, the balls.
But the balls, like, really, that took me out of it. That was so like anti her manner of speech. You are pathetic, and I personally hope the House of Lords votes to dismantle House von Sanctus piece by piece.
I don't think they can.
So the House of Lords votes on things, and then they get passed.
Yeah, like what
They
is
can
going
take
on?
down a pillar family
They can take
if
down
they
a pillar
vote.
family. What? This game went from being okay, we're in medieval fantasy land, to we're in the modern day and whatever. Like I actually genuinely don't know what anything is anymore. I really don't. Like the having this whole corruption thing is so lost on me because you've kept like pulling the rug out from underneath my feet on what these families are. Are they all powerful? Are they legislated? Are they elected? I
That
don't
is
know.
so funny. He's 45.
Yeah,
She's 38. So like,
7-year gap.
yeah, 7
when
year gap.
we were kids. Oh.
No, I'm just saying he's always been significantly older than her. Like when she said ever since we were children. So he's always been 7 years older than her, and she recognizes that even then, or I don't know if she's thinking this after the fact, but you know, it kind of sounded like she recognized even as a child. This dude's just a coward. This dude just kind of sucks. I will not make the mistake of trusting you again, Lloyd. Wait, who's his second love?
Repairing Arcanum.
I'm just saying. Who made Jaden?
I don't know. She exists somewhere in the... Is that a party hat?
I thought it was a unicorn.
Yo, that unicorn got a party hat. Hey. Hang on, this horse is kind of nice. I like
This is nice. I like this. I like this garden. I like the view at the top, the sky.
the view at the top. I thought you were talking about the horse's
I
hat.
like the horse's hat.
We explored the pathways surrounding the cathedral. They had created a garden around them. They were filled with flowering
never mind.
hedges.
I see a little knot there. That's fine.
They're
I was
filled-
about to say that. Wait a minute. Is that elastic?
Nah,
It's not. This could be string.
They were filled with flowering hedges, trimmed with the same reverence they held for the scaled lord. Celeste walked over to the nearby marigolds and plucked one of them. Hey, hang on, that's stealing.
Dude, what?
She turned its stem thoughtfully between her fingers. You can pluck
I don't get it when-
wildflowers, but you can't just steal someone's flowers.
I wouldn't even pluck wildflowers. Like, that's for the public to see as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, at least it's not, like, just going into someone's garden and taking their flowers. That's kind of crazy.
It's okay. It's the nobility. They can live without one flower.
It's like, okay, alright. The petals shone brightly, its golden radiance only rivaled by the reflection in her eyes.
Are you okay?
She suddenly looked at me. I realised I was staring. Sorry. Really had a lot I need to figure out. Cleared my throat as quickly as I walked past her, but I froze as I came across a peculiar statue.
It had a party hat on.
Oh, party.
Wow, that's a little out of place. Oh, what? Coraline saying bowls? What even is it? It's my... Oh, why? Why? Why is she here? What the fuck is going on? Why is she out of prison?
Hey there, Queen of Hell.
What the fuck is going on? If my memory is correct, it's a Pegasus.
Hello, friends.
Why are you out of prison?
Beatrice and Tracker stood up from a nearby bench. I didn't even notice them. Tracker, do you
Tracker,
Tracker, do you not notice?
don't you detect the evil
Yeah,
next to you?
Aren't dogs supposed to be good at this sort of
He
thing?
was! He could detect the
He could-
evil
yeah.
on Eris and on Aster.
Yeah,
And he can't detect this person's
Have you
evil.
got a cold? Have you got a cold?
I can't tell his
Like-
her evil.
You were able to detect it on Scrabble, who was born a demon, right?
Yeah.
And then this bitch chose to be worse than a demon, and you can't smell that. Are you nose deaf? Like what?
Nose.
Beatrice was carrying a leash, which Tracker used to guide her to us. She seemed to be staring past me, only turning her head to face
What do you
my general
mean?
direction.
She can't see!
She was followed by Eris, who was looming behind her. How's she looming? She's shorter than her. Eris flashed me a blank smile as I noticed her. Beatrice, aren't you supposed to be...
Dead? No, she wouldn't be dead now. Garrick Pierce is, he's waiting his execution still.
It's like a year-long process, apparently. Lots of paperwork to do. I meant to say locked up, but...
No, it's perfectly understandable. You of all people know what was on my blood contract, but it appears the Empress of Dis... Oh, I
Eris!
didn't see that. What did it say?
Use it against me. Or, wait, what?
Well, it's not going to be in the log.
Hang on, what? I'm confused, what? Here's the...
Empress of Discord isn't going to kill me just yet.
Eris, I think you messed up the,
Yeah, that was the wrong bit. Is that... She can tell when it happens?
maybe she's already demon.
Yeah.
Maybe she's already...
Is that really necessary?
What?
Never mind. We're still pretending it's a twist that Eris does that.
Sorry, is Tyrion blind or deaf or what? 'Cause
I would have thought he's like one of the only people who does notice because of his Eye of Horus.
Bro, no, he doesn't notice it
But
explicitly.
he doesn't notice it.
He's just here patting his tummy, not caring the world after she just said the sentence, the Empress of Discord is still, isn't going to kill me just yet. Okay. Beatrice's sisters followed behind her. Their eyes never met mine.
Why?
Why are you
Why?
near this fucking bitch who tried to kill you?
Why? Why are they following behind it? To make sure that she doesn't get out of sight and accidentally kill someone again?
Are you two as brainless as Coraline? You especially. You literally got told by her, I'll slit your throat if you try and, go against me.
Maybe
in any
Eris
way."
has something on them.
They didn't seem hostile, and all things considered, I preferred their company over the two pillarheads.
I mean, you've always had a bone to pick with Miriam for some reason. You just decided this one child you wanted to beef with.
Yeah.
But Leaf, you hit it off with pretty well.
No.
I'm not sure why you say considering the situation.
The eldest Frege looked down somberly. She didn't look defeated. It was something else. Then we need to panic because she's evil! If she doesn't look defeated, you know?
Yeah.
Bro, the only time I'd feel safe around her is if she was in a fucking cage or something. Like... Was it Dread?
Is Scrabler still here?
Yeah, can we get over to Repario Arcanum real quick?
Celeste, Repario Arcanum her. We need to know if Scrabbler's here.
Where's Scrabbler?
Okay, Scrabbler's not here apparently. We're
Where's
probably
Scrabbler's
fine.
plea deal?
Yeah, did he just get executed?
Like, is
Did
Bro,
they-
he could just be back.
Is it the weekend?
It's
Is
the
it-
weekend,
is this
yeah.
the weekend?
No,
where
months
it's-
passed.
Yeah, but
Maybe
like
it's the
was
weekend, yeah, after his execution.
It'll take me a whole weekend to sort this out.
All that paperwork he's got to do. Oof. So, you seem to be doing well, all things considered. I mean, that's another thing. The thing we've legislated as well with demons is demons can commit whatever crimes they want with no punishment.
Why?
Well, what's their punishment? Get a weekend's worth of paperwork.
It's actually better to just like imprison them. Then.
Yeah. But that's not how Scrabble was treated. He was treated with execution. So if you do a crime as severe as murder, you get execution. Because demons are treated the same, they get then you get up to a certain point, and then you get off scot-free.
That is kind of bonkers.
That's what that you see. That Sybil is your problem with your legal system because that's the precedent that's now been set.
Yeah.
If demons do crimes up to a certain threshold, they can just get away with it. The severer the crime, the
Crimes for
harsher the
crimes.
punishment until you overclock that and put it back to 0. So, you seem to be doing well, all things considered.
Right. I suppose you'd expect me to be wallowing in self-pity, crying over the demon that now has ownership of my soul. What? They always... Are you talking about Scrabble or are you talking about Eris? Because the contract said that you... Like, that was part of the contract.
Yeah, that was stipulated as part of the contract.
So, like, he or her has always had ownership of your soul.
Unless it was, like, at the termination of this contract, but I don't know.
9 hells, heavens born. I can't stand when you look at me like that.
You know, my offer still stands. I can try to help. What?
Whose eyes is she looking out of now? I can't stand when you look at me like that.
She's hearing.
How can
though.
you... She's hearing his face?
Scrobbler is on her shoulder again. We're just not. seeing it.
Scrabble better be on her shoulder again. Like, otherwise she's looking without looking.
This bitch isn't blind. She's faking it.
She's faking
Those
it.
are contacts. Take them out. Talk about faking a disability. I mean, you know, in 2026, fucking hell.
Yeah. At the risk of your own soul? How did the demons manage to get away with making it a part of reality?
Yeah.
That if someone like challenges a blood contract, they are definitely
they're
bargaining their own soul. Like what? Can Horus not come down and say, actually no, you're not allowed to take his soul? Like, does that not happen?
Like,
Or does it just happen with humans?
Are up, bro.
Yeah.
They're winning.
What part of the contract would you dispute anyway?
What part of clause 46?
No shot.
Clause 46 did look a little weird. That whole thing where where Scrabble has to brush your teeth. I'm not sure about that one. I think, you know, like what? I couldn't answer. I'd been combing through her blood contract for the last month. So that's what you've been doing in bed all day.
Looking through the blood contract.
I thought you already knew all of it. As soon
He
as
knew
you
the relevant part.
thought of every angle of attack, but there was very little room for interpretation. Well,
Damn, we need to get Saul Goodman in here.
for her especially.
Believe me, I've had years to look it over. What? When did she get the contract with the demon?
For ages.
Years means at least 2.
Yeah.
So... Wow.
Yeah, she'd been with Scrabble for bear time.
Yeah, no wonder they had such good chemistry in the case. They've
Yeah.
known each other for ages. They've known each other longer than Tyrion and Celeste have known each other.
Yeah.
I've had years to look it over, but it's impossible to break.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. You defeated me. I won't suffer your pity.
I think a better actual option here would be don't be, she's insane.
Don't be. I'm evil.
Like, she's evil with a capital E. There's literally nothing redeeming about her. She's a fucking nut job. She's a mental case.
Wait. When did she leave? Was it 3 years ago or was it 5?
Like 5, I think.
Okay, 5. That could maybe make it like 3 years and then a 2 thing. I'm just trying to work out how quickly did she turn to I'll enter a contract with a demon. It's my last resort.
Looking at the way her character is written, instantly. No, fuck that. Before she got William spices her, she just did that for fun. Like, she just wanted to meet Scrabler because he seemed like such a cool guy.
He was a cool guy.
Valid though, yeah. Miriam was just in the corner, you know, as you do. Hey, let me show you your sister's face, because, you know, this one. Remember the one that you threatened to kill?
Leaf, are you really against marrying Jaden von Sanctus?
Absolutely. That man is an ignorant know-it-all.
An ignorant know-it-all.
Yeah, I guess he,
So he's waffling constantly like Coraline Sybil.
Caroline Sybil. Just, hang on, that might actually be her kid. There you go.
Ooh.
There you go. That's why she's so angry.
Ooh, the law deepens.
It was actually Caroline. Caroline was actually, that's the bastard child.
With Oster taken, there aren't many other suitors capable of strengthening House Frege.
Asta's the only male heir of a noble house.
Well,
Asta and Jaden, that's
capable
it.
of strengthening House Frege. So a pillar family or
Yeah, I
or
guess
more
so.
powerful.
I just can't marry someone I don't love.
It's not as if you'd need to be married for him for long. Accidents happen. Damn.
bit of schooling from Big Sis there.
Yeah. Just kill him, Leaf. Just kill him.
Just kill him.
God's sake, just kill him.
How,
If you don't like him, just kill him.
Leaf, how dim are you? You can just poison his tea.
Just kill him. Like, what's wrong with that?
It's not like he'll be expecting. Listen, it's not like he'll be expecting to have a knife to his throat when, you know, when you consummate your wedding, you can just get a knife out and, you know.
I love how as well.
There.
I love how as well. Like, literally, that's her first like thought.
Yeah.
It's like, just kill him.
Just kill him, you moron.
Like, just kill him. Like, nothing else. Not. Oh well, as you know, you can plan to keep him under your thumb, or you can do this, that, and the other. You can blackmail
just
him.
Kill him.
No, just kill him. Murder him. Murder.
She gets itchy if murder hasn't been referenced in like the past 10 seconds.
All it takes is one false step on a staircase, and just push him down the stairs.
Push him down the stairs.
Just push him down the stairs.
Beatrice!
I'm joking, of course.
I love how she was sweating there.
I just want to make sure you're both taken care of when I'm gone.
All right,
yeah. Stop talking like that. It's as if you're planning on dying.
She should
Why
be.
would you care
Why'd you
if she's
care?
Miriam?
Genuinely, you two,
You two have lost your brain cells.
you two. I'm fine.
What
with
happened to? What happened to? What? Okay.
done.
What
You know
happened
what?
to? She's not here for us. She's here for father's money.
Leaf, Miriam, I'm done caring. If she kills you two, that doesn't even count as murder to me, because you clearly don't have enough brain cells up there to count as being alive. Neither of you are alive. If she pushes you over, that's mannequin levels. Like, that's property damage at best. What are you talking about? Fucking, this bitch literally told you to your face that she would kill you.
Do you think this is a consequence of the remake as well?
Probably.
Because, like, we were informed of that through the scenes with Miriam and Leaf, which seemed to me to be the most likely scenes to have been added in. Otherwise, you just assume that they had at least a passingly decent relationship with their sister.
I'm sorry, but this is just the most aggravating shit to me. Having two characters literally talk to someone who has actively said she wants to murder them, and they acknowledge that. And then in the next scene, they're just acting like, no, she can't die.
Stop talking
Why?
like you're planning on dying. Miriam, why would you care if she was planning on dying?
Like,
And Leaf, you of all people, you were told to your face that she would kill you if you got in her way. Her saying that she wants to make sure you're taken care of can't be it's sincere.
it's not sincere.
It's not
She's
sincere.
obviously not sincere about that.
You're not leaving us again. What? Miriam, why did you give a shit?
She wants to steal her soul. What, are you gonna form a blood pact with her once she goes to hell?
This is so weird because those scenes were really good.
Those scenes were really good. Yeah, fine.
Those scenes were good, and the characters
And
were
the
consistent.
realization
and
for these two kids,
and
who-
like the through line, it made logical sense why a person would think this and then this and then
these
this
two
and then
kids
this.
having to realize that their big sister was actually a fucking, nut job, completely psycho, who cares nothing for anyone else, only her own enjoyment, basically. Like, she is full on demonic. Like, there's no gain or loss to her. It's just, how many people can I get away with killing? How much money can I get? It's so much fun stepping on everyone else.
Oh, just kill him if you don't like him.
We've seen nothing
not
but
leaving
bad
us
things
again.
of Beatrice.
No, what?
And then these two are sitting here and having the gall to be like, what?
Like when Leaf would what did Leaf say a second ago? Leaf said Oh, Leaf didn't say anything. I thought Leaf said something. I thought Leaf got angry at that because she was like, "Oh, don't act like you actually care."
Miriam.
I'm sorry. My apologies. Let's talk about something else.
Like, this makes no sense in the remake. For anything that says anything about the original or whatever, this remake thing, have no clue. You got the wrong
It
sister.
seems that after all these years, Miriam still hasn't matured.
She still thinks that things like morals are necessary. It's just out here like, oh.
What? Oh, come now. You won't make any friends with that pompous attitude of yours. I don't need friends. They disappoint me.
Ooh.
I'm a Freyga. What need would I have for such things? Dude, she's regressed. She's actually just...
Yeah.
We've forgotten her arc in Case 4.
Yeah.
She just forgot. She hit her head and forgot Case 4 happened.
I feel
That
like I
is-
should hit my head and forget Case 4
That is
happened. Maybe I'd
very
be happier.
upsetting.
Yeah.
That is very upsetting.
It is really, really, really upsetting. This is why we're getting so
Animated?
on this, so high strung on this, is because we keep getting teased by some actual good writing in some of these scenes, and then they take a fat crap on it in the next scene.
Yeah.
What is this? This is literally just shitting on everything good about Case 4. Every scene that was there that was actually poignant about something, poignant towards those two.
Yeah, the relationship between the three sisters
And
made
then-
loads of sense.
And then what do we get here?
it was accurate. It felt
human.
real. It was human.
And then what do we get here? These two little sisters.
Oh well, they like Beatrice
trailing
because
around.
because she's her big sister. She's their big sister, and Miriam is now saying, "I don't need friends. I'm a Freyga.
Yeah.
What would I need? Would I have for such things?" Having just in the last case done the "nobody likes me"
Yeah.
soliloquy.
Also, I love how she's saying, "Come now, you won't make any friends with that pompous attitude of yours." Like, you have friends who aren't demons?
Scrabbler's a
Like, other than Scrabbler
guy.
and maybe other demons that you've been introduced to, other than your friends in hell, which humans have you actually interacted with?
If you truly mean that, then you don't know anything about our heist. Your skills and intellect are worthless if you can't win over political allies.
What happened to they have all the money, they don't need to do politics? What happened to I have so much money, I'm practically a god?
What happened to Miriam being really smart in Case 4?
I don't know.
You will always have weaknesses. You need allies who can cover them and support you.
Like Scrabbler?
Yes, like Scrabbler. I have the weakness of being blind, so I have Scrabbler to support me. Like you and that demon?
Yes, like...
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Like
Wow.
me and that demon.
Yo, dap me up. Yo, Scrabbler. That's my boy right there. Damn, I tell you what, no, that's the plot line we should have been getting. Beatrice and Scrabbler, hell yeah.
Perhaps we should talk about something else.
I am at this juncture gonna have to dip.
Arcane.
Ciao, I guess. But I shall say, I shall inform up front that the next 2 Monday streams aren't going to be on, and the next week's Tyrion Cuthbert won't be on.
Yep.
Yeah. That's it's just something I needed to
mention, you can continue if you want, or do.
I mean, I would then have to do.
Oh yeah, you'd have to do all
I'd
the
have
voices.
to do all the voices, and being realistic, can I really handle this much Beatrice on screen on my own?
Fair point. So I guess we're gonna
I
have
might
to.
chuck the mic.
We're gonna be ending the stream a bit early then, sadly. But like I said, yeah, we next Sunday will not be on. It'll be the Sunday after that, and of course the next 2 Mondays will also not have a stream.
I didn't think this stream was going to hit me with torpedo after torpedo of even more shit.
Yeah,
Like I actually don't know what to say. Why is she on my screen right now?
the Miriam and Leaf thing really like hurt, man. That really hurt because like that was such a good part of Case 4. That was the shining beacon of hold on a second, when these guys like want to. When they really lock in, they can make some pretty spicy family drama.
Yep, written well, good characterization,
Like, good pacing,
nice pacing,
good
lovely stuff. You know?
The writing, it wasn't like
From a
too heavy-handed.
structural-
Some subtext.
From a structural, objective writing lens, those scenes were pretty damn good.
Yep.
And then we go over to this, and it basically just
They
says,
regressed
forget
Miriam's
those scenes.
development entirely.
They were fake. They weren't
I can't
real.
believe it, man. But yes, the highlights video won't be out next week, but it will be coming eventually. Eventually.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about it. So thanks so very much for watching, and we'll see you when we see you in a couple of weeks.
Absolutely.
So, ciao.